There's
Hey,
Jolts.
guys.
Hey, Jolts.
Hey.
Well, you're just ready
See,
to
I
get
was
into
stalling
fantasy
how to put.
grounds. I'm Rick, here with Bitters, Dimmy, Jolts, Matthew, Ryan, and Trister. The whole crew's here for the first time in a few weeks. Welcome back, Jolts.
Hey. Sorry, I've been
This is Towers of Dreams, a D&D 5e Eberron campaign. Session 5, 4, something like that.
5?
5?
Ah.
How time
5.
flies.
That's right.
So
I
last
got
session, the party traveled to the Fallen, a slum of Sharn, where they had heard Corolla Sattler had spent some time. There they ran into an unfortunate holdup, but though outnumbered, they were far from overpowered. The Fallen's alleyways are not strangers to such blood being spilled. The party found their way to Blackstone Church, a church dedicated to the Silver Flame, where they had a talk with Phala, its priestess. As they went to leave, however, Bennett Allswell, their current benefactor, was swept away by a mysterious shadow, and the party were attacked by shadow mastiffs and several gnolls. We now continue as the party must decide what to do, their comrade taken, and their resources low. So you guys right now are in the church. Phala is there, it's tended to some of your wounds, and is just, I can't believe that this has happened in my church. This is unheard of. And she did dole out some healing, which is good. Good for you,
Like
lad.
hotcakes.
Yes. Except for she only can cast 3 spells a day, so you got what she had.
This is unfortunate. And we have the no captive, right?
Yes, you have
Oh,
one
yeah,
no
that's right.
captive.
Right,
So how-
because I decided to be merciful. Shit.
Right. And we couldn't interrogate it, right?
He's currently unconscious.
Oh, there was a discussion of whether we killed it or whether we just try and haul it all the way back up with us to the watch.
Yeah.
That's a stupid idea.
I mean, if we did go and haul it up to the proper place, then how do you suppose we actually get there without drawing attention?
I have another question. Rick, can I do a history check to see if I know what the watch would actually do with this gnoll?
They would probably kill it.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Why are we bringing...
the monster races such as those of Droam and Goblinoids are not offered, they're not offered guaranteed safety underneath the laws of Galifar, and that was not changed when the Treaty of Thronehold was passed, so their lives are forfeit.
Right. Tranquility. I know you're eager to protect this one's life, but even if we bring it to the watch, it is most likely just going to be executed right away.
If it does survive, there is methods I have at my disposal that we can find out information about the cogs and where it came from.
Then
But
why do we not do that?
the matter is what we shall do until it wakes up for the many hours that it will be sleeping.
So
Well,
unfortunately, he's been taken away, and we have to go find our benefactor.
We're not going to do it today. I must rest if I'm going to be of any use down in the cogs.
I agree with Ebony. I think it is best we rest. Smart decision.
So, why do we not find information from it while we rest? Unless you would not benefit from it.
I mean, you want to rest down here?
I do have some bunks where I let some people stay sometimes, but they're open to you if you wish.
Forgive me, but I not only wish to rest, but I think it would be good of us to resupply, get some equipment, maybe some heating salves, something if we're going to go into the cogs. And I doubt there's much we could buy down here that would be trustworthy.
We can send. I mean, what do you think about this, Ebony? We can send someone to resupply keep tabs on whoever's upstairs, and then the rest of us can hold up down here with Zinol to not draw attention.
So, with that said, I'll just say, I will go. You do what you must.
No, I think if you're going to guard this one, then you should stay here with him.
Then
So-
who do you suppose goes upstairs? Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I would
You
like
say
to go. I have
upstairs, but it's like across the city.
no desire to sleep down here.
Oops.
Sorry, no insult intended.
It's fine.
I'm saying that to
yeah,
what was
I
her
know.
name?
The failure.
Fela, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter. Aldrin's still like, it's okay.
All right, he's being kind to her because she's also a half elf.
So we wish to go up and resupply and rest, and then we go down to the cogs.
I think
Yes.
the idea is that most of us stay down here.
I am fine with either situation.
Well, you, after all, if you're going to interrogate this thing.
That's true. Then
So-
the matter
so-
is, who should we send up?
Once again, I volunteer, but I understand if someone wishes to leave this hovel.
I think it's best for all of us if Ebenezer goes, I think. Gives a knowing glance at Toussaint.
Yeah. Toussaint just kind of nods.
I would proudly volunteer to go. However, I would require Toussaint to at least be at least one bodyguard.
And again, I could always come up. I could protect you.
There
Well-
is him.
You have proven more effective than Toussaint. Maybe that's a better idea.
It's a much better idea.
I about choked on my noodles. God damn it!
Then it is settled. So Ebenezer and Tranquility will go resupply and rest, and we will stay here and protect Zeno.
Very well. Now, is there anything you wish me to purchase for you all while I'm up there?
Get yourself a sense of humor.
Ebenezer just ignores that. Doesn't even look at Annika.
Grant, give yourself inspiration for that one.
Who the hell is Grant?
Yeah.
Trister, give yourself. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I warned you
Cool,
before.
man.
I warned you before. I warned you all ahead of
Flashbacks.
time.
You did.
Well, I think that Ebenezer has a wonderful sense of
I
humor.
think
very
it's
witty.
because Grant is more of a mundane name than Trister. Like, let's be real here.
That makes sense.
That's bad.
We've got a fantasy name, Trister.
Then here you go,
So-
Ebenezer. Give him gold.
I will look at Annika and
How much gold?
creep
20.
like. So I will look at Annika and creep like anything for you.
I look over.
Hmm.
Not as far as I can think.
Jolts, you are super quiet.
Oh,
I think he was kind of being purposely quiet, but
Oh, okay. It's actually hard to hear you.
all right. Let me get a little bit closer.
That's better. That's
Um,
much better.
He'll look to everyone and say, "Tell me, how dangerous would this trip of yours be to Toussaint?"
I imagine it's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, very. Like, this is actually a terrible idea.
Perhaps I could accompany you.
Oh, wait, what? You mean upstairs or? or like later on? Are you talking about our trip to the cogs or the trip to supplies?
The cogs.
Oh yeah, cogs. Well, the idea is that we're all going there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I will return in the morning with supplies, though I'm not sure how much we can get with what I currently have, but I will do my best. And he kind of jiggles the coin. He like holds his hand out with the coins, like kind of like to the rest of the party.
I look through my wallet, and I'll look to him, and then I'll reach into my coin purse and pull out 10 gold and put it in his hand.
Yeah, Toussaint just kind of like pats his pockets and shrugs.
He gives you like the side eye. He gives you like
You totally didn't grab
Just
some
get money from him.
yeah.
No.
A healing potion costs 50 gold.
I know.
It costs 50 gold. Phew. Then, without that knowledge, Alden will say, "Oh, get me a few healing potions on this, and also, can you get me a Taj?"
Hold on one moment. I'm afraid you overestimate the funds that the university has presented to me. With what I currently have, I think I can literally buy one healing potion.
Oh, then just a Taj would be fine then.
What is a Taj?
And then he describes in detail what a Taj is.
Well, if you check this splat book from 2 years ago, and that...
Hey.
No, it's it'd probably just say like a strap-on shield, like a arm strap shield.
Oh, like a guitar. Alright.
You're getting
Arm strap
a
shield.
gauntlet.
This is what it looks like, and this may be where you can find it.
All right, I'll see if I can afford it. I do think it's probably wise for us to at least get one healing potion, considering none of us seem to be able to do any of the healing voodoo that people often seem to do.
It is a rare skill.
Annika.
Smooth.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but it'd be a good idea for Ebenir, because he's not getting healed.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's more than fair. So Annika's gonna separate off the 2 platinum that she got and 30 gold, give it to Tranquility and ask that he, if you please, grab us a healing potion.
I will do my best. How about are you giving me any money at all, or?
Yeah. Well, the equivalent of 50 gold. So.
All right, thank gosh.
Because
What the
platinum's
fuck?
worth 10 gold, yeah. So.
Yeah.
There's a new power on my sheet that I didn't see before.
Damn.
probably-
Warforged Resolve.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
it's
from the
they
new-
they got a little upgrade.
It's
cool.
we changed I homebrewed some fixes for the Eberron races to make them more interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, you can get rid of mage armor and switch it out for a different spell.
All right, because of the rework and way they work.
Yeah, the rework changed how their armor is, so your AC is as good as it would be with mage armor anyway.
All right.
All right. So what's the plan?
So go ahead.
No, I was just going to reiterate what we've gone. You go.
I believe Ebenir and Tranquility are going to take a sky ship up, go get some supplies, probably stay at the inn, and then come back down in the morning. Does that seem reasonable?
That okay?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Let's see.
Is this on the way to the cogs?
What is?
This area.
Well, you have not really asked how to get down to the cogs. It's not something that people do. Like not even
I think-
not even Annika would really know about that.
Thela, Can you instruct us how you would get to the cogs from here?
There is an access shaft that is it's been sort of out of use since the tower fell all those years ago. But I could direct you to it when you need to go. It's just about a half mile north of here, actually.
Well, that seems reasonable. We'll meet back here early in the morning. And then he kind of turns to Anika and goes, early? And says, we'll be back with whatever supplies we can gather.
I wonder if that was a fish reference.
What? What?
A reference to Creep was just saying, I wonder if that's a fish reference to when they were hitting each other with fish because they were waking each other up super early in the morning.
All right. So let's see. Can you see this party sheet? Did that open for you at all?
It didn't open for
No.
me.
No, but we can open up the party sheet on the top
Yeah,
right on
okay.
our own. So
Yeah, open up the party sheet and order and like group yourselves together on this thing.
The party sheet?
Yeah, the top right thing.
Yeah, hit the
very top right
eye,
button.
and then
Oh,
order.
yes.
How do we group ourselves together?
Yeah, how
there
do
should
we
be-
ourselves together?
Can you see marching in formation a little? There we go. So-
an order
yeah.
sheet. Okay.
Yeah. So group yourselves together on the map.
Oh, okay.
I seem to be having a hard time finding the center of the square. I'm sorry.
You guys all suck.
Whatever it is, I'm behind. I'm letting Tranquility walk a little bit in front of me.
I just shadow over Anika as normal.
So it's just Tranquility and Ebonir going up to the inn again.
Yes.
Okay. So Tranquility and Ebonir depart. Phala shows the rest of the party to a little side room where there's a bunch of bunk beds. They're kind of old and, well, kind of bug-ridden. There's some there's bed bugs in there. Annika's probably used to it, to be honest. Just like home.
Ugh.
But give them a little taste, a little crunchy snack. The joke is that bed bugs are actually very, very small. Or am I thinking of dust mites? I don't know what I'm thinking of.
No, the bed bugs.
Oh, bed bugs are small as well.
Yeah,
No, I
definitely
mean
small,
like microscopic. Like you're not having a crunch.
Oh, that's dust mites.
I'm thinking of dust mites. But you have a little room to talk and take your rest. Meanwhile, Ebonir and Tranquility make their way to the edge of the Fallen. Well, they have to make their way through the Fallen because there are no actual sky coach stops in the Fallen. Like this is so deep in the slums that you don't even get that good of stuff.
Summer looks yay.
My computer is being a pain in the ass. There it is.
We hear it.
Alright, so you guys gotta travel by foot. Let's see, destination in adjacent ward. ×5. So it takes you over an hour to get from the Fallen back up to upper or middle Dara and back to what was that area even called? Middle wards. To Underlook.
Underlook, yeah.
Yeah. So you arrive back at the Eye of the Beholder. It's very late. You're welcomed in. Joker is entertaining what looks like a bunch of people who got their paycheck and are spending it on some good booze. He's telepathically juggling some filled mugs.
Telekinetically.
They're jumping up and grabbing it out of the air, and it's a good time, having a good old time in the Eye of the Beholder.
Hey,
But you arrive in Underlook without any problems. And I suppose that the party is all going to rest now.
Yeah, well, I guess we shop early in the morning and then head down.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that the knoll is securely tied up
Okay.
before.
Alright. Let's take your long rest. You guys can spend your hit dice now.
Hey.
Alright. I will happily do that because I'm very hurt, apparently.
Cause ow.
Oh yeah, you got nommed on by a shadow dog.
Yeah.
Good to know. Let's hope I can fix that.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just need my abilities back.
Yeah, I'm
They-
also fine.
They are back. Toussaint
Alright.
and Creep are low.
I have 2 more hit dice.
There we go. You're back up to full now. Bitters, you want to spend some hit dice? Maybe?
I think he said he's gonna be right back.
Oh yeah, he said BRB in the chat.
Yeah.
I assume he wants to spend all of his hit dice.
Okay, I will spend
All
for
the
him.
hit dice.
That was terrible. That was also terrible. Okay,
Yay, that's good.
he's up to full. Alright, so, you lot, who wants to go first? I suppose the shoppers want to go first.
Yes.
Alright, so you're just gonna head... You're just gonna head from the Eye of the Beholder over to the bazaar and find some, healing potions and such?
Yeah, how much is a Targe?
A
Targe, I assume that's like a buckler shield then.
Let's see. It's
Well, I mean-
12 gold. 12 gold.
Okay,
I'll add
so...
them, I'll add them to the party. I'll add them to the party inventory. Whatever you
Okay,
buy.
so I'm gonna buy a Targe and 1 healing potion.
Yeah. I too shall buy a healing potion and a healer's kit. Never knowing when we're gonna need that. So that's 55 gold, I think. Yeah.
17 gold left.
And then
Question when we're going to be lifting heavy objects.
what? Oh gosh, what did I do?
I don't know, what did you do?
I all of a sudden had 144 gold. I don't know why.
Well, it's fixed now.
Alright, so
Alright, so you easily find, a healer's kit with a bunch of bandages and some normal healing remedies. 2 potions of healing that smell faintly of cherry and targe.
I think I need oh no, I have torches. Okay.
I'm gonna buy 4 days worth of rations for the group.
I would like to spend 10 gold on a bullseye lantern.
Right. I'll assume rations are just covered under living expenses
Oh, okay, then so
for
don't worry
everyone.
about that.
So yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
I just closed the thing that I didn't want to close there.
I need to buy oil for it too, don't I?
Probably.
Probably. So bullseye lantern and some oil.
Yeah, bullseye lantern is 10. So I have 7 gold. And oil
so-
is 2 silver.
So you just bought that.
Flask of oil is 1 silver piece. So you want 2?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Of course, we got all the regular stuff, but
Since we have some time to kill, as a ritual, I'm going to cast the alarm spell around just to be paranoid.
Okay.
well, I mean, after the Shadow Masters, fuck, I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. So I just create an alarm zone.
Okay. No one enters your room. Even Phala leaves you alone. Although you can hear people come and go in the early morning in the church proper. The walls of this area of the inside are not that thick.
Hmm.
And also the door is like half off its hinges. Yeah.
That's great.
Is there like some kind of person I could talk to? Like, I don't want to say an architect or like, but I want to know if there's something that resembles like a map or like some kind of something I could buy that might be able to help us in the cogs or even in the fallen. Just a map of the lower sections.
You ask around, but there really isn't. You
Right.
find some that are pretty old for like 10 gold, but there's no guarantee that they're even accurate anymore. Like he just like you see a man that's selling maps and various he's selling books and scrolls and such. Yeah, I got some old maps of the cogs and lays it out. These are about 60 years old though. No one's bothered mapping up the cogs, not especially not during the war. Most of the draftsmen and surveyors got called out to do their business on the field.
So I'll look at Ebonir when he says this and go, we could map it. It'd be an adventure.
Yes, that would be probably useful, at least if we map where we go so we can have an idea of how to get back. But I'm a little low on coin at the moment. Do you have
Yes,
the ability to buy supplies?
Yes, so I with this, I'm going to end up buying. I don't want to just go paper. I want to buy more than enough. I guess parchment or paper, and some what is it called? Ink, and an ink pen. Or I want to buy a bottle of ink, an ink pen, and enough paper to make sure that I can do this. So, altogether, I'm going to spend about 12 gold on this.
Okay.
Or I'll just I'll give him platinum and hope he gives me change back.
Yeah, he does.
Alright. So I'll thank him and we go.
Alright, all this is just going to sit in your party sheet for the time being.
Thank you.
Oh, did you add all this stuff into
Yes,
the
they're in,
party?
It's in the party inventory right now.
Oh, because I manually added
But
stuff,
that's-
but okay.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Small technical, Rick. I meant to ask last time. Recovering arrows after a battle. I haven't bothered with, but I intended to after the last one.
you would recover half of what you used.
Rounded down, I would assume.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, so after your shopping, what do you do?
Oh, we make our way back.
Yeah, it's early in the morning, right? We have to head right down.
Are you walking or taking a coach?
I'll take a coach.
One question. Is there a fish market?
Some people in the bazaar are selling, fish. They're also selling there's all manners of material goods being sold in the bazaar. You can find what you need.
Can I get the stinkiest, smelliest fish possible?
Oh no.
I look at it. Why would you need a smelly fish?
Don't worry about it.
I'm kind of worried about it.
Yeah, he'll just give it to you because you get a stinky fish, I guess.
The foulest
Great.
sardine ever.
Great. Thank you.
He looks at you, just gives you an odd look, and just seems happy to have that rotten thing out of his hands.
And I like wrap it up in like whatever paper and make sure to wrap it tight to try and hold the smell in.
It doesn't work. Alright, so you find a sky coach on the edge of the bazaar. It costs 3 silver apiece for you to get down to the Fallen.
Three each?
3 silver apiece, yep.
Okay, that's good. 13.
And then the sky coach takes off and flies down. One sec, I think tabletop audio failed.
Rip.
Yeah, the connection fails on it all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna load up a new one.
I have to refresh it like every 10 minutes to make sure it doesn't disconnect me.
That one's too spooky. That one's fine. So the Sky Coach takes off and begins traveling across around the edge of the bazaar. And as it's about to get to the district of Stormhold, the person piloting this Sky Coach is just a normal man, a bit on the he's balding, looks as if he's had a pretty rough life. But as you're flying around in between the bridges, a sudden thump on the front of the Sky Coach sends you like in a circle and like bumping up against the side of a building into a sudden halt. Standing at the front of the Sky Coach is a mechanical beast. Looks like some sort of bird with large wings, magic dragon shards by the looks of it embedded into the underside of its wings. And standing on its shoulders is a man dressed in some light armor with a pretty hefty crossbow at his side. Standing on this thing, looking down at the two of you in the Sky Coach.
Hello.
Yes? You've interrupted our travels. May I help you?
And you interrupted my master's work, which is not appreciated, I would mind you. I'm not here to stop you for long, I'm going to need that book from you. You know the one. You're well aware.
I'm afraid that's not going to be possible.
Surely we can
Oh, it
talk
very
about
much is. Unless you'd like to have the both of you fall to your deaths right here. I'm sure that someone may be able to catch you, but I wouldn't put my bets on it.
Where are we right now in terms of the Sky Coach?
The Sky Coach is only, it's like 20 feet long, enough to hold like 20 people sitting down. So it's like a smallish boat. The man who's piloting it has it sort of idling up against the side of a building.
How far are they off the ground?
Very far. Very high.
Are we near any bridges or anything like that?
You could probably get to one really fast, but there would be some combat involved. Like that guy has his crossbow loaded. It's not just a crossbow. It looks pretty hefty. Like it reminds you more of Annika's weird weapon than it does a normal crossbow.
How far away is he from us?
He's like 10 feet away from you.
Oh, that's not bad at all. So I'll kind of, as my arms are still kind of interlaced in the sleeves, we'll ask, do you have to do this? Surely you can be more reasonable. The book is just a book.
Oh, I'm being perfectly reasonable.
Yes, but you're threatening
if your master asked you to get something this important to him, you would too, wouldn't you?
And who is your master, sir? I must inform you that this book has been stolen, and your master would be involved in more theft.
Oh yeah, it has been stolen. It's my master's rightful ownership, after all. Now listen, not even him, but Corolla's gonna be pissed off if I don't bring this to her too.
Oh.
Not better hand it over.
You know where she is?
Oh, of course I know where she is. I just said her name. You always ask questions this obvious. You feel the cold eyes of that mechanical eagle just staring at you. Its beak is just razor sharp.
All right. We seem to be at an impasse. If you seriously want this book, and then I take off my backpack, reach into my bag, and grab the book on the divinity within. You're gonna have to go get it, and then I toss the book off the airship down so it falls.
Roll a deception check.
Holy shit, that's so smart!
Man, I don't have inspiration, do I? Shit. This would be the time to use it.
Remember, you always got action points.
Yeah, I know exactly where I'm probably going to spend it. Yeah, I'm spending it. I'm
Alright,
spending
so
an action point.
I get a complication point. Please mark off that action point. And that becomes a 24, which is more than enough. Actually, is it? Let's see. Oh, yeah. He's, yeah, no. Oh, you bastard! And, he haunches down on the eagle and it lets go of the sky coach and dives down after that book.
Man! Drive this boat fast!
He looks around for just 2 seconds and then pulls a lever and the sky coach takes off at max speed. You pass by a sky coach that passes you and just it goes past you with 2 feet of clearance, but you manage to get away somehow.
That was genius.
So remove on the divinity within from your. Yes, you already did.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that book's gone.
I have no idea if that was an important plot point, but oh well.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh.
So it's not long before you end up down in the Fallen. He drops you off and says, I'm getting too old for this shit. Oh.
I'll give him an additional gold for his trouble.
He thanks you and pockets it, and then just shakes his head and drives away. He's gonna avoid that part of the city for the time being.
So I chuckle at your character a little bit, that's pretty good. I don't even know if I caught onto it, but I really would like to think that I do, and I just didn't say anything.
Oh, I'd probably let you know.
Like,
And so you make your way back to... Is there multiple... Oh, I've got multiple handouts for the same area. Anyway. God, so... Just minimize. Just go away. And so you quickly find your way back to the Blackstone Church. The Blackstone Church? Yes, the Blackstone Church. With it, with its lovely, completely destroyed outer courtyard, with the building across from it with that huge shard of glass sticking out of it, like a big chunk of crystal fallen from the sky. Everyone else has been. What have you guys been doing all morning? It took them about 2 hours to do their shopping and get here after you guys woke up.
For me, checking on the Noel, and if he is awake, then doing the whole interrogating stuff.
Yeah, the Knoll woke up into the night, but was mostly quiet. Let me put up stats for a Knoll. Okay. Yeah, he would have healed. He would have had his long rest, unless you wanted to stay up and interrogate him in the night. That's...
I would have sacrificed my long rest if I did that, didn't I?
No, but you would have had to rest more after that. Basically.
Yeah, I as soon as he woken up, I would kind of attach a little string to the back of his or to his bindings and attach it to my arm, so it would have woken me up when he stirred.
Okay. Oh, I guess as long as it's not interrupted by more than an hour of stuff, you'll be fine. So as long as you don't spend a ton of time doing stuff. Yeah. So he wakes up and just grunts in this language that you can't understand. Tries to break the bindings, but did you tie them in front of him or behind him? His hands.
Behind him.
Okay.
Behind him, yeah.
Okay, good.
Definitely. It would be stupid to do it in front of him. Just like bite it or something.
Exactly. Yeah, I know he struggles, but quickly gives up, realizing the pickle that he's in. Just stares at you with just dead eyes.
Not kneel, but like sit cross-legged in front of me, out of distance of, getting chomped in the face. Is he still a bit damaged?
He would be at 1 HP.
Okay. So I offer him some food from my rations.
He snaps at your hand. Like actually.
Oh god.
He misses you. You pull your hand back away in time. But he snaps at you.
Okay. I kind of just close my eyes, making sure nobody's around, or at least nobody's around that's awake, and kind of just look at him straight in the eyes and use charming presence.
Okay. So don't actually spend your side points right now because you'll get them back.
Yeah.
But how many would you spend?
I would.
Oh,
I would spend.
He's at 1 hit point, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, describe what's that look like? What does charming presence look like?
It's charming presence, just kind of like the iris of my eye, kind of just like pulses out little like whitish circles, I guess, like beigey circles, I guess, and it kind of echoes in their eyes as well, and then it stops after the initial effect ends. Does that sound cool enough?
Yeah. He
It sounds very like old school Doctor Who. I love it.
Yeah, that's exactly my inspiration.
He seems entirely entranced by you.
And so this is my first time using this ability, so I don't know if I'm using wrong. So I'm going to use Mind Meld.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to him, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, are you hungry? Would you like some food? And
Your mind reaches out to his, and you form a solid link that is invisible, but very, very powerful in that sort of connection. He seems a bit sedated by your other psionic effect, but that's how it goes.
That's how it goes. Yes. So I'm going to offer him some food this time, and hope he doesn't snap.
He takes it from you willingly, and just like better. Just understand. He's just saying like better than I've had in a while.
I'm glad. And I ask him, why did you come here?
Was asked to. Paid to. That shadow thing pays well. Put some good food in his stomach. Let's see. Don't need to share it. Understand. You are given the image of a creature that is mostly comprised of shadows with these shadowy wings and horns. Definitely not human.
I gotcha. Yeah, do I know of any creature like that?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. If it doesn't, I'm just going to ask the smart person in the group.
No, you're not familiar with anything like that. It reminds you of the Shadow Mastiffs, but they were dogs, so it doesn't quite fit it.
Yeah, so he's just going to make a mental note of what that imagery is and to recall it to Ebonir later. He says, Do you work as part of an organization, or do you work alone with your group?
I'm part of Dask, part of the Dusk, but they don't send me on many missions. They loan me out to the Shadow Man, uh, because they got paid even more than I did.
As it works, it seems. There was a lady named Corolla. Did you ever encounter a name or woman like that?
You see the image of Corolla in your mind from him.
Mhm.
She works with the Shadow Man, commands him, tells him what to do, and then he tells us what to do. She wanted that book, told us who had it, and then you see an image of Bennett, and like that image is like, it's kind of wrong. It's just like a standard elf image.
Oh yeah,
Like
that
they were
makes
described
sense.
like, go get this elf that's wearing this.
Yeah.
So his face is totally wrong. It's all distorted. Like the nose and cheekbones are just too rigid. The ears are way too long.
So it's like a person who imagined a stereotypical elf, like stereotypes cranked up to 10.
Imagine a gnoll imagining what an elf looks like.
That's glorious.
That's what you get.
So where would they have taken this Bennett?
To the workshop.
Where is the workshop?
The workshop is way deep, very deep, way down below, in Kyber's Gate. You see images of like disconnected streets far below the city, dark tunnels, dark passageways, various gnolls, orcs, goblinoids, even a mind flayer, Rick, Grell.
Oh god,
a beholder floating through the tunnels.
that's horrible.
And finally, to this this unassuming, this workshop that is carved into the tunnel wall, that has been boarded up, although there's a small light within. And above it, it says, give me a sec, I got to re-disorganize myself.
That's the best.
And above it says Tyral Dashar on a very faded sign above the door.
I gotcha. How does one navigate to the workshop from here?
The gnoll describes it in smells. There's no way that he's giving you workable instructions on how to get there. This gnoll does not he does not know how to give instructions.
Just imagine the pathway, and I'm gonna try and access like the memory of the pathway to Kyber's Gate from here, or the workshop at least.
You get the image of a tavern filled to the brim with monsters, and then going out from there and turning left, and then from there it fades to black and is largely made up of smells.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and like smells that are too fine, too diminutive in scope for you to properly follow. This Noel isn't going to give you direct directions there, unfortunately.
That makes sense. That's fair. So, with that kind of line of question dance, who is Tyral Dashar?
The Noel visibly shrugs.
Then Aldrin's going to offer the Gnoll some more food. His line, he kind of shrugs that he has no more questions. We will set you free in the morning. What do you think you will do after you leave this place?
Go back and hide. Failure is not an option.
It is not an option.
Probably get a different job. You can probably find a different job after a while. Going to go hungry for quite a bit.
Would it be hard?
Nothing in this life is not hard.
That is sadly true. What sort of job do you think you will have, if you could get one?
Tracking people down, beating them up. Not that good of a pickpocket, but maybe holding people up. Normal stuff.
Of course. So, I take as there's no honest jobs in the cogs in Kuiper's Gate.
No.
Yeah. Then, Aldrin sees a bit of himself in this gnoll, even though this gnoll's monstrous and not, a good being at all. To find a new job where, since failure is not an option, how much money would you suppose you would need in order to not go hungry?
Money doesn't mean much down in Kuiper's Gate. You have it, you spend it, and it's gone. There is no honesty is overrated. He says to you, via the mind.
Via the mind. I suppose it is. If I were to let you go right now.
Go ahead.
If I were to let you go right now, would you forget us?
I've already been beat. There's no way that I could take all of you on at once. And why would I want to? You're a friend.
Of course. I know. It's just people change their minds, right?
No, not really. No.
So, Aldrin is going to. I know gold doesn't mean much down in Kuiper's Gate, but I'm sure on your way back, if you could probably buy some food to make sure you don't have too many hungry nights. And we'll put a couple of gold in this Gnoll's hands. If you'll accept it.
Yeah, he'll accept the gold.
And we'll cut him loose and say, if you want to go back now, before everyone wakes up, be sure in the future, just think of this event, this happening, and try not to be too harsh with the people you stick up.
Doesn't understand it, but okay. He looks at you for a moment, and then takes off running. And you hear Fela give a startled shriek from the other room.
Does the shrieks continue, or
no,
does it?
She after a few moments she comes in and is like, "What? That thing? Are you okay? Oh."
Are you okay? Sorry about that. It won't be bothering us anymore.
I can't believe you let that thing go.
It will be no more trouble in the future. We all have to treat things kindly, even if they cannot return that kindness, right?
If you say so. Were it my decision, I would have ended him right there. As the Silver Flame decrees. Such abominations just can't be let to go free like that. Imagine all the people that he
Of
would hurt,
course.
that he might hurt in the future.
Yes, that is true. That is true. You are better persons than I. Still, I'm sorry for waking you. I'll go back to sleep now. Thank you for your hospitality.
No, no problem at all. She goes back into her own room. Make sure that the rest of the church wasn't ransacked any more than it already is. You know.
Yeah.
All right, Aldrin, you can get inspiration for that, and then you take your long rest proper, and then
Cool.
what does everyone else do? You guys wake up and the Nola's gone. I suppose some of you woke up when Fela had her little shriek.
Probably not Annika.
Yeah, no, Tucson probably slept through it as well. It was a rough day.
That's fair.
I most likely heard this, seeing as how Warforged do not sleep for long.
Yeah.
So I'll head over to see what's going on exactly.
Yeah, you wake up and see Fela talk with Aldrin, and Aldrin, like, you get the gist of, like, the Knoll, like, Aldrin let the Knoll go.
Interesting decision, Creep will just say from the doorway.
Ugh, why do you have to creep around like that? It's
Oh,
you surprised me.
That was awful.
That was very awful. I apologize.
Well, I see why I got my name. More humans outside of my master say it. He nods. Pleasure.
Pleasure. And if you don't mind, I'm going back to sleep. You can loom around over me if you wish.
I do not have my surgical tools, so I will stay away.
He gives you he gives you like a grimace initially, and then, right.
Joking, he says.
Right, of course. Ha! Funny joke. Yes. Good night, creep.
And
night.
Aldrin didn't get a second of sleep.
Oh God.
right.
I'll just knock away that long rest.
No, you got it. Got it. It's okay. So you guys wake up and, I don't know, get your stuff ready. Have a pretty meager breakfast of some. Fela splurged a bit and got some local fruit, vegetables, and spices. Spices in huge quotation
Quote, unquote.
marks. Yeah.
Spices
Has
quotation
a
marks.
small filthy kitchen where she cooks up like some sort of potato breakfast meal with a few eggs. It looks iffy,
Oh,
but
man.
it eats.
It eats us.
Yes.
I was going to say potato breakfast meal is my favorite of the meals.
Mine too, actually.
I think-
it's what's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think over breakfast, Toussaint is probably a little gabbier now that Ebenir's not around. He's feeling a little more free, and he's going on about the time when we had the downtime. And so I was in the fighting pits, and I was placed against this young man, and he had thirst in his eyes. I could see he wanted this win. And I saw him look in the crowd. There was a woman. He hoped she would see him win. And I could not let him fail. So I threw the match. I could not bear to break up young love, huh? And so I go out and I go to the bathroom, and there is this dead body in the bathroom. Its eyes are bulged out, and its face is purple, and I think this is terrible. Who dies in the bathroom? And
So-
the guards come and they think I killed this man, and they take me. But the guard who interrogates me, he say, I see you fight, and I know you could have won. So you did not kill this man. I know it is not you. And they let me go, but I find out that this is not the first man who was killed. There are several people being strangled. Well-to-do people. I think there is money in this somewhere. I just have to find it.
I think
There's
you're full of shit.
I'm laughing so hard now.
There's money in anything if you look hard enough.
This is true. I mean, Ebenezer did not look very hard in my pockets. There is money in them.
Creep looks into his coin pouch. I don't think there's money everywhere. He says, closing it and putting it away.
Did you not get a share of the stuff that we got last session?
He did. He just gave some
Okay,
to. I think he gave some to Ebenezer. Go shop.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh, yeah,
my-
of course.
I meant to bring this up. This was complication with my my downtime activities, and I meant to share it with the party.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh,
It's-
Annika
it's-
still doesn't believe you.
Oh, I mean, most of it was a lie anyway. So
I for one enjoy the huge embellishments on the actual match.
yeah. I failed hard.
I just imagine like Toussaint just like losing in a fight and just be like, I was going to. Oh god.
Oh,
Don't
You
die.
okay?
and then killing Matthew the moment he tries to talk shit about it.
I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, and then just be like, I lost on purpose.
Of course.
I'm a noble gentleman, you know. That's glorious.
Like, you took your breath away, man.
Wow. That's awful.
That's so
And,
bad.
and as you're
Great.
cracking jokes at Aldrin's expense, Ebenezer and Tranquility walk in with sort of worried looks on their faces, I suppose. Unless they're not worried.
And a smelly fish. No, Ebenezer is like visibly shaken from the encounter.
The mechanical man does not worry.
Are you okay?
Except for all the time.
We must never, ever, ever split up again. That was terribly frightening. Ever.
Why? What happened?
A
man.
man.
Before he explains, are you saying that you wish you had a bodyguard?
I had a bodyguard. I wish I had one capable bodyguard. It would have been better if I had one capable bodyguard and one incompetent one as well. Kind of staring at Toussaint when he says that.
Shame.
The man was the man hadn't shot at us yet.
Look.
Shut-
Look. What happened, Ebenezer?
We were on our sky coach on the way down. It was a perfectly pleasant journey. The sky coach was silent, which was nice for a change. When all of a sudden, a man on a giant mechanical bird, as I can describe it, landed on the front of the boat and aimed some sort of weird crossbow device at me, demanding the book.
What
That's
kind of bird?
A bird. What?
It
Do I
was
know what
big.
kind of bird it was? What?
It was made of metal and had like a 12-foot wingspan, if not more.
It was
It
a
was-
giant metal bird. Yes.
It was a big
Okay.
bird.
It was a giant metal bird. What do you want? An ornithology report? Anyway,
I
It
don't
was
care
a
what kind of bird it
cockshot.
is. I mean, like, how, like, metal, like, plated, like, properly mechanical? Was it, like, how'd it work?
I don't have an engineer's eye. I don't know. It wasn't alive. Let me tell you that much. It was definitely a mechanical type.
Roll a knowledge engineering check.
Oh, you don't have that skill.
Nope. I have history, but I don't think that. Well, actually, can I roll a history check on that?
Probably not history. You could roll an arcana check.
All right, roll
History
a
of birds.
It reminds you of a type of homunculus that many artificers and majoites tend to make. It was much bigger and a bit more heavily armored than it was, though.
All right. It was definitely a homunculus of some type, though I've never even heard of something that heavily armored before. Anyway, he aimed a crossbow at me, though I'm not even sure it was a crossbow, and demanded the book. He spoke of his master, and he spoke of Corolla. Apparently, she's alive and eager to see it returned to her.
Yes.
Anyway, excuse me, I must take a moment to settle myself.
Aldrin will walk to you and put a pat on your back and says, I'm glad to see you returned. I'm sure you sort of something smart to get out of that. Knowing you.
Yes, I had to throw away a perfectly good book, but he didn't get the right one, at least.
Oh no, not a book.
Oh no, not a book. Yes, a book. A book that was used in this investigation, you little...
Won't
I'm
you
losing
be
my
fine
temper?
where it's missing?
I will remain calm. I will
Look.
remain calm.
Ebony, join us for breakfast. We can, sit
Yes.
down, talk about it. It'll be nice.
Very well. Is there tea?
Is there tea?
Still no tea. My apologies.
Do you think
Oh,
I could
no.
make tea out of these quote-unquote spices?
No.
You could pour water over them. Just do that. That's probably going to be fine.
It'd be a bit rusty.
Yeah, it's
What?
rusty.
Yeah.
I was just.
I got there first.
If I were closer to you, I'd high five you.
Right in the
There we go.
face. Just smack.
With a closed hand.
And Ebonir and Toussaint, you can get inspiration. Just hand it out like hotcakes today.
Oh, thank gosh.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yes. So Ebonir will sit down and eat this breakfast and not like it at all.
It's okay. Well, actually, from your perspective, it's pretty bad.
I feel as if all of us have been dragged into something much bigger. Perhaps we should act with a bit more caution. Perhaps now seeking out more information on who's involved may be a good course of action. Perhaps all of us could. Perhaps we could start creating an information network.
Speaking of information, we learned some things from the Null, which may be useful. And he's going to describe at length about what he learned from the Null. Oh, and Zinol is he left. I made sure he went back home. He won't be troubling us again.
Can I do a history check on the name Tyral Dashar?
You can. It might be a bit difficult though.
I will still take the chance.
Pretty good.
Let me consult my scrolls.
What a great
Just,
terminology.
Probably a bad idea to let him go, I mean...
No, you don't quite you don't recall anyone with that specific name.
All right.
He also describes that shadow beast in more detail, and I'll describe in detail to Ebonir.
I guess I'll do an Arcana check on that.
Yes, do you know anything that fits that description?
There are many shadowy beasts, shadows and wraiths and shadow demons. There's the shadow mastiffs you fought. There's a bunch more. By the sound of it, there's humanoid. Reminds you of shadows, wraiths, and shadow demons. Kind of narrow it down to that area. The horns make you think it might be of the fiendish variety, too.
Shadow demons and fiends, and we're going up against devils, fiends or devils or demons of some type.
That doesn't sound too good. Also,
Not again, says
the way-
literally everyone in the
Yeah.
party.
yeah, pretty much. Also, when this Noel was describing Kyber's Gate, he was speaking of ogres and a beholder that may...
Pearl! Sorry.
No, don't. That may be lurking down in the cogs.
Yeah, that's the cogs.
And this workshop thing, I'm sorry, it really irritates.
I mean, can we just not ignore it? Do we really
You
need
want-
to find...
I have employed you all in the hunt for this woman to recover funds, and I don't know about you, but I feel some obligation to Bennett. I don't feel like we should just leave him to whatever the hell's taken him.
If you've employed me, you haven't paid me yet.
You've been paid in the loot you've collected from these dead bodies.
Didn't you
We are
take
here to assist in the death of an innocent man.
Yes,
We are
and
not
yours.
employed to you.
Creep just nods his head and says, "Yes, I am going to help, but just on that statement, didn't you take my pay to pay for supplies?"
I did, and we got supplies, and I jiggled the bag of supplies.
So who's gonna get what?
Do I get a Taj?
Do you want to open up the party sheet? Okay.
You do get a Taj.
Yeah, I feel so good.
Who's getting the potions of healing?
I would suggest I get one potion of healing and one other person get this potion of healing.
I go down in one hit.
I mean,
Someone who's not me, because I'm always dead.
I don't want to be selfish, but Annika does, because she did kind of pay for one of them on her own.
Yeah, I kind of agree on that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take.
I spent most of my money on this potion of healing. I should take it as well.
I'm taking the ink pen and.
I suppose you guys can actually have access to the party sheet anyway. So you guys take what you need. Yeah?
Who wants
Yeah.
to carry the lantern?
I have one.
I have torches, but I could carry a lantern.
Yeah.
I give that. You have a bullseye lantern, Tucson?
I believe hooded.
Oh, is that the same thing?
No.
Or no?
Mine I can just
Yeah.
kind of.
Oh, I guess
Bullseye
I'll just hold on to the lantern
Okay.
then. How do I assign it?
Just drag and drop it into your inventory from the sheet.
This is taking quite a bit of time. I don't like this.
What is... Oh, is it? Is it just... You have to add it one at a time?
Yeah.
Well...
It doesn't seem to be adding. Do I have to open it into edit mode or something?
Yeah, you have to open up your inventory to edit mode.
It should... Well, I mean, everything's in edit mode all the time anyway. So if you open
I just grabbed
inventory,
it by the little dragon.
Yeah, grab by the little dragon and just throw it in there.
Shit, not a euphemism.
There you go.
Fuck.
And who is getting... Let's see, we got this other potion of healing, which I suppose
I've
will be
taken mine.
everyone's, And
You've taken yours, then I'll take mine.
who's getting the healer's kit?
Who can use the healing kit?
All of you?
I
All of you can
could
use it, technically.
I could take this since I don't get me wrong, I think you're all very incredible people, but I think I could rush to aid faster than the rest of you.
I'm not arguing.
I agree.
Then I will take it.
Perhaps Creep can teach us some first aid later.
Creep looks over and says, "I will admit that it is unfortunate that I do not get the surgical tools of the healer's kit."
To be fair, after last night, I think it may be best for all involved if you do not get to see this kid. My
Was he
apologies,
looming?
but he was looming. He was looming.
Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. He hasn't drawn you yet.
Drawn me? I don't think so.
He quickly shifts his spellbook behind him.
Does he do that?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What do you mean by drawn? What is this?
Do not worry.
It's nothing.
He's
Apparently,
completely harmless.
Scholarly
Sure.
studies is all.
so you do draw people.
Perhaps this is. Should we just head to the cogs now?
Yes.
Let me suggest something. It occurs to me that these people, they want this book. We have this book. They know we have this book. We could prepare an ambush. They will come back.
Yes, but the worry about an ambush is that we will be waiting and waiting and waiting. If they don't come, then Bennett gets more and more tortured. I wouldn't put it above these beasts.
Plus,
I would also suggest that the mysterious man attacked us at the perfect point by isolating us in a sky carriage. I do not think that they would just attack luckily. I think he was probably watching us for some time. Any ambush we attempted to set up would probably be spotted.
How do they watch us? What do they... How? How do they know you were going on that sky coach?
I mean, he's not the most subtle of people.
That is true, but at the same time, that is some fast communication between whatever is watching you and whatever is hunting us.
they should not follow into the cogs. You said it yourself, it's dangerous.
That is true. That is true.
So that seems to be the best option right now.
Fine. But if I die, I am hunting each and every one of you.
Don't you
How
do
is that
already?
different than any other battle we go into?
Oh, please haunt me. He's just raising his hand.
You guys are the worst.
Do not worry. You will be keeping good company. As I kind of elbow creep in the shoulder.
He looks over. What? That was exciting.
To the cogs!
To the
Yes.
cogs.
Should. When we are getting there, let us exercise stealth. I think that would be a good idea.
Yes. And I will, of course, and Ebenezer will cast his battle. What am I saying? Mage armor. Thank you, brain.
One next look at my spell book before we go into the cog so that I know what spells I'm bringing down there.
Did you swap out your mage armor for something else?
Yes, I took alarm instead.
Okay.
Neat.
Alarm, I don't need to have prep because it's a ritual. Same thing with Unseen Servant. Shield is nice to have on hand. Ray of Sickness is a great damage spell.
My
I
mage armor's
think-
already on, so I'm good.
False Life or Magic Missile. I think that's the only thing I want to change.
Magic missile.
Magic Missile.
So,
Alright. Everyone
you
seems
do.
to agree on that one. Preparations. Let's take off Catapult and
Don't
Magic Missile.
roll stealth. I can roll stealth for the entire party.
Oh.
But I got excited.
So before we set off, Annika's going to cast Disguise Self on herself to make her look like a different goblin.
Okay.
That is
What does this different goblin look like?
It's a guy with a bald head, sort of raggedy clothing, kind of sort of down on his luck type look.
Okay.
The kind of person who you might sort of, if not overlook, then assume that he wasn't here because he wanted to be.
I can't tell the difference.
What is it?
All right. I gotta look at a thing to determine another thing, and let's see that. Whoop.
that's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice.
I hope that's not for any monsters. Or just one attack roll.
That
Yeah,
is,
offenses.
we actually have to fight 12d12 monsters.
My shadowhounds are gonna eat me.
Oh god.
No. Perhaps I should have played a barbarian. I'm the one who likes combat so much. Jeez.
Hey, the element brings out the best RP, right?
Right.
So when we TPK, are we gonna do a full party of bards and just be like a traveling band?
I mean, I do have a bard character planned.
Same here.
Yeah, I actually have one I've been wanting to do for a while.
I think it's a thing.
Party of bards. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Everyone's lead guitar.
Oh god.
Oh, but I wanted to be the orc percussionist. Come on.
Does this turn into like Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, so the party makes their way stealthily through the back streets of the Fallen, which are basically all of the streets, and arrive at where Phala had directed to you the access shafts to the upper cogs. So the access shafts sit on top of a large flat platform. Various hauling equipment is scattered around, and several people are huddled around a nearby pipe from which sooty steam rises, keeping warm in the cold Undercity. There are 2 access shafts, each 40 feet, well, they'll be a bit bigger, but each quite large. One is topped with a round platform, and the other is open to the depths below. So there's all manner of like broken boxes and like cranes tilted to the side, pulleys just thrown about, all manner of garbage around. Looks like this was once used for transportation up and down from the cogs, but has not been used for quite a while.
How did they get here then?
Who get here? What?
Well, no, I was asking how did they get here?
I mean, has not been used in an active industrial sense for a while.
Okay. And I was hoping it's a mystery.
So yeah, what do you lot do?
Did you say there were people around? Sorry.
Yeah, there's a few people that are kind of across the platform. They're dressed in rags, trying to keep warm around this steam pipe.
Annika wants to give them a little once-over, just double-check, see if she can't spot any, like, concealed weapons, that kind of thing.
Roll a perception check.
Sure.
Orion, Kyber's Gate is a district of the Upper Cogs.
Okay, great. I'm catching up on notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You peer across, and it looks to just be a bunch of vagrants, which, so regular members or regular inhabitants of the Fallen, that sort of thing.
It's all good.
So yeah, there's this large platform, maybe like 120 by 180 feet, like smooth stone with stairs and ramps going off of it. A bunch of abandoned cranes and hauling equipment. What do you guys? And then these 2 large shafts, one of which is open and one of which has a round iron platform on top of it.
I wish to look to see if there's a way up or down.
The shafts are the way up and down. They just go right into the earth. Looking around, you find a little control panel. It's got a few crystals and levers in it. Looks like it's not as filthy as you imagine it would be. It's sort of in between the 2 shafts. And it's actually got some writing in it, like 30-second countdown after a lever is pulled. You notice a bunch of signs around the one with the platform on it that says, "Caution, keep away when in motion. Keep arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times."
Or loose it on the legs.
I mean,
Is this the way it's described to us?
Well, this is where the access shafts were described as. Bela is not one to go down to the cogs herself. You know that she has before. She didn't go into detail in how she got down there, though.
So,
It's pretty obvious how to work these. Like, it's like everything's pretty well labeled.
so I look at.
I don't like the idea of rushing. I'm just going to, while everyone's kind of talking, doing their thing, just casually ritual cast. Work towards ritual casting anyway. Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Why don't we just go ahead?
Oh, go ahead. I'm not one to
I
interrupt.
was just, why don't we? Why don't we just pull the lever and see what happens?
Well,
Yes, that's something we can do. But if we pull the lever and it goes down, we don't know how long it will take before it comes back up again.
There are two shafts.
I mean-
one with a platform upon it, and one that is open to the depths.
Why don't we go on the shafts with the platform then and just go down on that?
Seems reasonable. And Ebeneer will kind of like motion for Toussaint to get on the platform.
I must say though that if we're going down here, it is the less sneaky option, I would imagine.
but isn't this the only way?
So what do you think is the best idea, Ebeneer?
Well, to be honest, this is not my area of expertise. I would depend more upon others. But Toussaint, what is your opinion on this?
Toussaint, seeing an opportunity, looks at Annika. You are from these areas. What do you think Ebeneer should do?
Ebeneer just glares at you, like the hard glare.
Anna kind of sighs and like has a quick sort of look around again, and then just shrugs and goes, "Look, we have to get down. We've either got to go now, or there's no two ways about it. We're gonna have to go down here. So either we do it quickly, or we spend all day faffing about and making sure everything's safe. May as well just."
I made sure my spellbook was prepared to defend myself, so I think we should just go.
Yes,
So-
but the question still remains, which one do we go down?
The
So-
one with the
so-
platform on it.
Okay,
You stand on the
that is-
platform, you use the levers, and then it goes down.
Okay, Annika.
Ebeneer gives Toussaint a wicked smile and says, "After you, bodyguard."
How old is he? Toussaint goes on the platform.
The platform, well, it doesn't move at all when you step on it. Like it's pretty solid. It's got some rust on it, but that's easy to ignore. It's still structurally sound, although it hasn't been used for a while.
So
Or maybe
I'll
it
be the one to
has.
pull the
Who
lever.
knows?
Well, it's big
well,
enough for everyone to get on, isn't it?
Yeah,
I was just gonna have the Unseen Servant pull the lever.
I'm getting onto the platform once Toussaint gets onto the platform. Come.
I'll hop on.
Okay.
I mean, I can pull the lever if anything else. So,
Has Unseen Servant been cast?
That
believe-
takes. It's still a few minutes off. If you guys want to wait.
I believe Rick said we had like 30 seconds or something. There's a thing. You
Yeah,
poke
it
it
has.
in
It says that there's a countdown to it.
I just used Mage Hand and pull the lever.
thank you.
Well, is everyone on the platform?
Oh, yeah.
Is everyone on the, okay?
Yeah.
Quick,
Once
well,
everyone
well,
is on the
everyone get onto
platform,
Poor
I will
Schultz.
use the Mage Hand.
Poor
Yeah.
creep.
Or, well, I mean, I could always do my
Everyone
monk
just appear
and go.
beside me. I look over at him. Well, you're following me into the dark now.
So as the lever is pulled, you hear a soft warning klaxon sound from a little like speaking stone on it. The access platform hisses, and the outer ring begins to move. It starts. There's like an outer ring that's maybe 3 feet across that begins to rotate, while the middle of the platform stays still. After several revolutions, the platform begins to lower, the outer ring winding around spiraling indentations like a screw. It descends slowly, leaving the surface behind it. It goes 10, 20, 50 feet below the surface. And as light from the surface begins to dwindle out, you see a shadow up above descend down towards you.
What
It's
is a shadow coming?
It's time to roll initiative.
Oh shit, yeah.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, you guys were stealthy, but this thing had, like, warning alarms on it.
Alright.
Oh,
No, I will roll it for everyone. I just gotta find...
Oh, okay.
I gotta find the... circular thing. There we go. That's a good name. Okay, this is a placeholder. Ignore the trapdoor. Let's see.
What, like the skeletons?
Yes.
Every time you say ignore something, I'm adding it to my upcoming campaign as a thing that is
God.
actually going to be there.
Well, we're giant.
I'm giant.
No,
Wait,
just
wait,
tranquil.
Hold up. Let's see. Let's,
Fix it.
actually, wait. So let's see. You can drag and drop from the combat tracker. Yeah. Can you guys all drag and drop from the combat tracker? Oh god, why are you so large?
I need to pull up the combat tracker.
I do not apparently have the ability to drag myself.
Alright.
So do we roll our own initiative, or do you?
I will roll all of them my own. Let me see. I've got to place these guys down. Because there are also people descending. Yeah, there will be people descending via like rope as well.
Damn,
Well,
First round.
shit. Where's that perception roll when we needed it? Oh, well.
Hey, I rolled a solid 5, I think.
I suppose I will have to test on
6.
improving them early.
All right.
We do not have to fight them. Surely they can be reasoned with.
They're ambushing us. They die.
All
Man,
right.
you're...
I died.
Holy shit!
Wow.
We're going
Tranquility.
first?
Hey!
Okay, so let me clean up some stuff. I gotta clean up some stuff for a better.
Oh man, I want my first roll of initiative.
Where am I? Because I don't see me.
You've disappeared. There you are.
Thank you.
I am behind you, Aldrin, as always.
Yeah, organize yourselves.
Alright.
Gesundheit.
Like always, I'm probably
Jesus!
briefly standing behind.
Yeah!
Is that the same guy again with the?
You okay,
Yes. He is about. He's like 60, or not 60 feet up. He's like 40 feet above you right now.
I like this setup. It's very convenient to... Oh, well, never mind.
All right, Tranquility. What do you do?
Okay, so first and foremost, I'll kind of greet them like, "Hello, can we help you?"
He hasn't said anything, but he is just flying around. Yeah, he's just flying around like so, on his mechanical bird. Not to be confused with this normal bird, of course.
Okay, so these guys obviously have hostile intent, like weapons drawn or something.
Yeah, you see guys at the top that are throwing down ropes right now.
All right, so I'm going to say, surely this can be we can be reasonable here. There's no need for us to fight. Trying
Should
to
have given me the book.
Please, I do not want to hurt you.
Yeah, he just shouts it down the tunnel. All right,
Alright,
so
so
what
there's-
is? Yeah,
But is anyone near? near
No,
us, or
they're
just-
gonna descend. They're gonna descend next round.
Alright, so I'm gonna just move to right about here, and I'm going to more or less prepare an action to, if anyone attacks, I'm going to try to defend anyone near me with like either a dodge or deflect missiles or something.
Okay. Toussaint.
I'm gonna move down into the middle of people and probably actually take a pot shot at this guy on his bird.
Okay.
Hope it hits him, not the bird. Nope, at the bird.
You can drag and drop there. I'll wait. It does not want to. Okay, you hit him.
Cool.
You can drag and drop him on the combat tracker if you can't hit him normally.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I didn't see him there.
So let off a shot and hit him.
Pew.
Yeah, blinks off his armor a bit. That it?
And yeah, I think I'm good where I'm at right now.
All right, creep.
I don't believe there's any reason with them. I aim my hand at this one. And let's see if we can't get Grim Harvest going. Okay, come on, cheat. Where'd that come from? Okay, there it is. I was trying to find my spells, like, what did I do with them? I hold my hand out at this one, and I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay.
I'm already targeting him, so I think I just click it once.
Yep.
I think that misses.
Yeah, the hand appears next to them, and they dodge under it as they start repelling downward.
All right. I'm just going to keep my hand held out at him and continue to cast spells at him when it's my turn.
All right. So that one, she descends down and uses her entire turn to get there. Let's see. That one is going to use his entire turn getting down there. Mechanical Servant is going to fly down, descend. So they're now 10 feet above the surface. As they fly around, trying to get a good shot at the lot of you, which they do. Annika.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we're gonna what?
Nothing.
Okay. We're gonna do a Toussaint here, but hopefully slightly better.
Story of my life.
Is it control click to type? Yeah. Sweet. So we're gonna... There we go. Right. Yep. Load up a Thundermonger.
Open to the initiative. What the hey?
Don't just. I'm clicking things. Don't worry about it. You can control click the tokens on the left side on the combat tracker to also target. The more you know.
The
Nice.
more you know. Have I got that effect on me? No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Good. Then we'll shoot him with a gun in the face.
All right. You miss. It hits the side of the shaft and ricochets off the metal.
His face was quite far away. It's hard to see. We'll reload and pop into the middle here.
All right. Got it. Don't worry. All right. So this one repels downward.
I think.
This one also repels downward. All right. You should have given. If you had given me the book, it would have been much easier than what we have to go through now. So he is going to take aim at Ebenir. He's going to deal with that plus.
Shit.
He's going to deal with that plus that half cover, regardless. And fires off a bolt. and misses. And then fires off a second one. And that one's going to hit.
Who's he
Hits you
attacking?
for 12 damage.
Oh!
Well, hold on. I said I wanted to use my turn to try to defend him if I
see.
could.
Let's see. Do you have deflect missiles right now?
I do.
Do. Alright. Sorry, there just wasn't an ability. Let's see.
What?
Deflect missiles. Okay, let's see. Since you readied, I'll let you use it against this. So roll 1d10 plus your dex plus your monk. So 1d10 plus 6. Gimme.
Jimmy's
just
dead.
Jimmy's dead. Alright, well, I will roll 1d10 plus 6 for him.
Sorry about that. No, someone was talking to me right while I was doing shit. Sorry.
Alright, well, roll 1d10 plus 6. You can adjust the modifier at the bottom.
Hell!
Alright. Yeah, you completely reduce that damage.
So, and
he
doing
catches
that. So, what's he shoot exactly?
Do what? He shot a bolt, like just a crossbow bolt.
Alright, so yeah, easy enough. Just seeing that I'm going to leap out, grab it, and I'm going to spin rapidly, spinning a key point. And I'm going to throw it right back at his crossbow.
Alright.
So, what do I... So I roll like as if it's a regular piece of weapon, right?
So make a...
Yes.
Yeah, so just make a damage with, like...
So, I'll...
just
I gotta
do
roll.
an unarmed strike against him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Alright, so more or less it's the point of I caught it and I'm throwing it back at him, like...
Yeah, it unfortunately you miss. The eagle bats it away with its wing.
Guess what? I can do it. Intimidating!
Let's see, 13. He is going to touch his mechanical servant and give it a little effect. Aldrin.
Yeah, Aldrin kind of is about pulls out his side blades and then nudges Tranquility and says, "Protect Ebonier," and then rushes over to these two gents over here
All right.
to engage them, and then so they're on the ground now, I assume, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he's what's actually yeah. So yeah, he's gonna just attack, kind of like running, and then kind of does a little spin in the air and then trying to chop this hired thug for non-lethal damage. Just kind of trying to send him unconscious.
Roll it.
Roll it, but my sheet is frozen for some reason. Okay, there we go.
That is a hit.
Aha! Aha!
So you knock that unconscious as your blades just slice through him, like leaving his mind racked with pain.
Good. Great. And then he takes a ready stance for the next guy, looking him in the eye.
And remember, it takes your bonus action to take out the blades to begin with.
Yeah, I can't parry again here.
Ebonier.
So Ebonier, freaked out when he saw that bolt coming right at him, and then is still kind of heavily breathing. Once Tranquility caught it in front of his face, and he says, "I told you, sir, the book belongs to the University of Wyndon," and he just reaches out with his library stamp, and out comes this crazy ball of energy. And as he's casting it, he also lets go, and he starts speaking in that crazy language again, which everyone creeped out by. So we're gonna use Tides of Chaos for advantage attack on the evil artificer with Chaos. So Chaos Bolt. Can I target him? No. Use the combat tracker.
You'll have to use the combat tracker for that.
Okay. And advantage.
That is a hit.
All right, here it comes. Damage.
6 damage.
And let's go with acid again. I'll take the 1. And then Ebeneer will go.
Roll
Doo-doo-doo.
that. Roll wild magic. Roll d20.
Yeah, hold on. Die 1d20.
No wild magic. So I believe I do not have the table on here due to those technical difficulties we're having. So we will have to roll them elsewhere. But I've got access to them, so don't worry. Ah, what a fun time! Just technology, you know.
Just technology, yeah.
Yep. All right, tranquility.
So, have these guys come to about eye level with us?
Yeah, they are on the platform now.
Except for the artificer, right?
Right, he is on his mechanical servant.
How high is he?
He's about 15, 20 feet up in the air.
Using with some of my monk bullshit, can I run up and leap up onto the bird?
Let's see. Let me take a peek. What would it be? Step of the Wind. Do you not have Step of the Wind on here?
I mean, I should. It should be underneath my key abilities.
Underneath key. Okay, yeah. Jump distance is doubled.
It is. So.
No, I don't think right now you're able to do that. No. If you were a stronger monk, you would be able to go up the wall. But he's a bit too high up, even with your jump distance doubled.
Damn. So no monk bullshit. All right. Damn. So
yeah, with that, you'll be able to high jump 6 feet, which is not enough.
No, and I can't run up walls. So So I'm going to come deal with this guy right here.
All right.
So I'll give him one warning and say, "Do not fight, and I won't hurt you much."
We wouldn't be here if we weren't paid to fight, mate.
I
are those guys behind us? Those icons aren't loading for me.
Oh, yes, there are.
Okay, I only see red squares.
All right.
Well, those red squares are them. So yeah, you hit.
Okay, good to know.
Well, I did warn you. Smack, and then of course bonus action. Skadoosh.
Another hit.
Man, what horrible damage.
You'll get there. You saw him.
Always check that I'm muted. Toussaint. Seeing Tranquility's taking care of that. Going to make his way over beside Creep. And look at this guy down here, kind of calling him on as he pulls out his short sword. And I'd like to ready an attack, should someone come within reach.
Okay. Let's see. We'll see what happens.
Fair enough.
All right, Creep.
I'm just gonna cast another chilling touch at him.
All right.
So cold.
My turns right now are fairly boring, but probably for the safest.
What does your chill touch look like?
He basically reaches out his hand as the iron of his hand begins to frost over and freeze. And as it does, the ground where his hand is pointed begins to frost over, and this like bone hand covered in like these razored ice sickles will reach up out of the ground and try to grab onto their leg.
That's brutal. I like it. Roll that. That is a hit.
Ooh, nice. Oh, that was the wrong damage. I apologize. Let me roll the proper damage. That's what I wanted. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, she's this person's more frightened of it than actually injured.
And also, these apply as well.
It's not undead.
Oh, right. The can't regain hit points, though, applies. Not the other
Okay.
one.
And also, you gave yourself disadvantage on attacks.
What?
Oh wait, no, that works. Never mind. So they are going to play it safe. Sorry, Mr. Bitters.
Well,
And I'll be right back for a quick moment because I heard my mom yelling.
Is going to take some bow shots at Toussaint. And another at Creep. And that is miss. Is then going to run over this way to go help out some his buddies over here. Speaking of buddies, he's dead. Alright, the mechanical servant is going to swoop down with the artificer on it. And it's got a multi-attack, so it is going to... let me just get rid of that. It's going to strike with its talons, and nat 20. Oh.
Shit.
So it like slams Aldrin down to the ground, and then goes to bite at him. And misses utterly with that one. Then it is Annika's turn. Aldrin just took a big, not actually that big of a hit as he could have taken, all things considered. He just got slashed on the back and just forced to a knee, I suppose.
Surprise attack.
We're reloading and firing again then. Let's try and aim the artificer again. There we go, now it works.
Okay.
Ugh.
He is very agile. He just... Oh, excuse me. My bad.
Do you know how to use that thing?
Shut up.
He moves out of the way, and it ricochets off of the side of the shaft again. This one is going to take out a short sword and strike at Tranquility, and miss. And oh geez, I'm gonna put Tranquility between. Put Tranquility in the way. And then this one is going to take out a scimitar and slash at Aldrin. And hit for 5 damage.
Oh.
What's that?
Yeah, I can't do a thing. Never mind, I can't do a thing.
Alright. Now it's the Artificer's turn. He is going to stand on top of the eagle and shoot at Annika. You really should learn how to use that thing.
Oh.
And then is going to shoot at Annika again. This time... is going to add a d10 to that. Does 17 still hit you? 17 hit you? It does.
Yeah.
So he steadies his aim and not that. Hits you again for another 11 damage. Just 2 bolts sticking out of you, blood flowing everywhere. Aldrin.
So Aldrin's kind of is on a knee, and it like after his knee buckled from the giant mechanical eagle. So
Yes.
he kind of steadies himself again, and kind of he's a bit loopy at the moment. Turns around and swings at this hired thug.
Okay.
Side blade.
That's...
Oh, sorry, I didn't target him.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And then strikes with his and as he kind of does that, instead of striking as heavily as he could, he kind of the cut is a bit shallow because immediately he retreats into his defensive stance and bonus
Okay.
action parries.
All right. Ebonir.
Ebonir is like freaking out because he just saw Aldrin get hit like hell, and he just watched Anika, go down and miss all her
goblins-
shots.
You didn't know goblins
Right.
could have so much blood.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Tusab, what are you doing? Get in there!" And then he will, being freaked out, I guess he's gonna have to go a little Nova here, and he's gonna throw. God, let's just do this. He's gonna throw Scorching Ray, all 3 attacks at the Artificer.
Okay. It's 1.
Should I just roll all 3 attacks first?
You can do damage too. Like it should be right there.
Yeah.
That's 1 hit. 2 hits. I'm
there it
going to rain on your parade and use a complication point.
Of course
to
you
avoid
are.
that one. So he's hit by
Yeah.
2. He's hit by 2 and just barely manages to fend off the last one by putting his crossbow in between him and the blast.
God damn it! So close.
Okay. No wild magic.
No wild magic. All right, Tranquility.
So after seeing that guy swing and easily parrying the sword, and then before he could even bring it back, just pinning it to his chest with his natural one, going, I'm going to intimidate him and go, you should stop fighting now.
Roll an intimidation check.
Just sword arm pinned to his chest, like,
I'm back. I apologize.
So he's gonna let go, like drop the sword, and back up against the wall. Oh, fuck! They're throwing magic out of this. I didn't agree to this.
unlike this, we'll promptly move right here.
All right.
Was that my action to intimidate, or?
No.
So I'm gonna come up here, and I'm just going to go low and aim for this guy's gut. Oh no!
Oh, okay. He just ran over there.
Yeah, this one has Higher Thug 1 has dropped their sword and backed up against the wall, which is actually a bad decision because the outside ring is still moving. So like it's pretty awkward. Like steps on is like, oh, steps forward, just sort of stands there awkwardly.
Do I still get a? Oh nope. So bonus action to intimidate. Got it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I figure that's fair. Dusant.
Yeah, being chided by Ebonir again. Tucson, I guess, is gonna make his way over here all by himself. No sneak attack.
Oh wait,
And,
aren't you a swashbuckler?
I am.
Then you can get
You get sneak attack.
yeah.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
if I'm the only one
me
who's
too.
fighting him, yeah.
Yeah,
geez,
you don't need advantage on the attack if no creature other than your target is within 5 feet of you. So as long as you don't have anyone else around you, you can get sneak attack. Okay.
Well, that's super duper.
The more you know.
Yeah.
It's a very useful ability, yeah.
It's the entire reason you go swashbuckler.
Yeah, pretty
Mhm.
much. That and free disengage. Yeah, so he's also going to be pulling out his carrying dagger while he's on his way over.
Okay.
For offhand. And he's gonna swing with his short sword first.
All right.
Hit.
And that is a hit.
Now,
And you get sneak attack.
add it like that.
Yep.
And roll it like that.
Damn.
So what was that? A short sword? Yeah. You come up to it and like they try to you try to fend it off, and you just cut the longbow in half, and then are you going non-lethal or lethal?
Oh, totally lethal.
Oh yeah. You cut the longbow in half, and while they're taking it back, just stab in the gut, twists and pull, and yeah, they collapse to the ground, dead.
Isn't that a long, painful death if you stab someone in the gut?
Yes.
Not when
Well-
Toussaint follows it up just to prove his worth.
Ebonier's jaw just drops. Just
Oh.
drops.
Yeah, it's a quick stab to the neck, and he's proper dead.
Proper dead. You can't get much deader than that.
Are you not entertained?
You have to kill them, man.
That's
You're gonna like give a smug look at Ebonier.
Yeah, a little glance over the shoulder, hearing tranquility as well.
All right,
Talk to the boss.
Ebonier's like still slack-jawed. He can't believe what he just saw.
'Cause he finally remembered his class feature.
Oh my god.
Gotta look at this. He shrugs and then looks back up at the one on the eagle and will point his hand up at him. As for him, seeing as how he's got the height advantage, I probably don't want him landing too many of those shots of his, do I?
Annika thinks that is a very good thing to say. She won't tell you that. She's too busy bleeding at the moment.
Is Annika unconscious?
No.
You can see, you should be able to see everyone's health bars.
Yeah, I had to move my
there-
character sheet.
Yeah,
Have
they're-
5 whole hit points.
You'll be fine. I mean, you can't see
That's,
the exact.
that's a lot given
measurements.
our HP.
You can see the relative, how much they have left.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
small
go-
number.
I'm gonna take the option with this guy that's closest to my heart. Ray of Sickness.
Yeah, boy.
So you hit, and yeah, it fails. So do that damage or whatever Ray of Sickness does.
All right.
Cool.
So yeah, you smack him with what does that look like?
I hold my hand out at him as I use the opposite hand than the other one, so the other one's still covered in frost, and then I hold this one out as it begins to erode into like this very like corroded green substance, and I hold my hand out as it fires like a ray of this stuff, and on impact it just like corruption hits and starts to spread outward from the impact point.
I love that edgy shit, my dude. Like, you don't even know I'm describing my hex blades like Cursebringer smites in my Tuesday game.
Oh,
It's like
Nice.
it's so great.
the stuff
So yeah, he's hit. Is he poisoned? Right? Poisoned.
Yes, he is poisoned.
Put the effect on him. It should be included. There we go. Thank you.
All right, now he gets disadvantage to shoot us while he's up
That
there.
one is fucking dead. This one is going to keep going at Aldrin, and that's a miss. And that is a hit.
Can I do
So
a
you-
thing?
What thing?
As a reaction, Aldrin kind of manifests this kind of like psychic barrier, I guess, and that blocks his hit using Ironhide.
What would that make your AC? 23?
When I want to say 23, yes, 23, yeah.
Yeah, because you've got 17 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 23. So yeah, you barely
23.
managed to break it with this psychic barrier. I guess it's Ironhide. I guess like goes to hit and he just you hear the scrape of metal as you just transform your body into this metallic
that feels
substance.
Yeah.
He looks like metal? Is that what we're saying?
I mean, it's. I guess it's metal below the clothing, so you can't really see the metal, right?
But we hear the sound of like metal scraping.
Yeah, metal on metal,
Ooh.
and sparks flying.
Man, me and you are getting closer and closer every day, aren't we?
Annika.
Yeah. So dropping to one knee, probably coughing up some blood, just gonna mumble under her breath, "Fuck all of you guys," and shoot at this dude again. I'm gonna use my my doobly-doo, my inspiration, to give me advantage.
All right. That is a hit.
Good. It's something.
Yeah, he takes 14 damage. You hit him straight on. You hear his light armor just crumple. He takes a shot to the side. Let's see. This guy has given up. This guy is also going to give up. This guy is not going to give up. You bitch! He's going to. Oh, he's got disadvantage. Oh no.
Because the corrupted area from the poison is still like grabbing him.
Yeah.
And hard for him to do anything.
He's gonna add a D10 to that 8. And it becomes a 10. So he misses. Alton.
Yeah.
So, Aldrin shouts at Tranquility and the rest of them, says, "Try and take this beast alive. And can I hit the Artificer, since, the mechanics concerns right next to me?"
I believe yes. Yes.
Wait, how high into the air is he?
He is, actually probably no. You could hit the eagle, but not him. He's out of your reach. But just
Could
how
I
he
do
is.
a thing? Could I? It is because of the way it is. Could I run up to the side of this wall and then jump up onto it, like kick off from it, and then try and hit the Artificer while in the air?
You would have to make an athletics check because of your low strength.
That is fine. Athletics.
Wow.
Well, okay then.
All right.
All right.
So you,
yes.
You hop up and use the screw, the screw threads on the side of the wall as leverage. Kick off and go to hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a spin attack using an action and a bonus action to try and hit this guy for non-lethal damage. First one.
Me and you really are becoming more like each day, aren't we?
Hey, I was always like this.
I dig it.
So that is a hit. Oh, you were targeting the wrong person. Did you kill that?
Sorry.
Oh, you killed that guy.
No. No,
Oh,
wrong
you
person.
monster.
I know. I know. Wrong person. My apologies. How do I drag and drop this to? There we go.
Well, you want to see if it actually hits first. It does. So yeah, deal 9 more damage to him.
Bonus action. Gonna do the come around with the other blade, kind of as a whirlwind attack.
And that is also a hit. Remember, you don't get your dexterity to that, so...
Yeah.
Do another 3 damage. Then you drop down.
And I say to them, take them alive, please. That'll be it.
Debonair.
Evanir is just still kind of panicking and doesn't hear Aldrin's asking him to take him alive. Also, because Evanir can't do non-lethal damage. So he's like screaming, and he lifts up his library stamp, and out comes this like small little firebolt just right at the artificer, and it's shaped like overdue.
That's a hit. Another 7 damage. He's looking pretty bad. Tranquility.
So, seeing Aldrin trying to step on my toesies there. So, how high is the artificer into the air right now?
Yeah, he's like 15 feet up.
Can I use this guy and my step of the wind to try to launch myself towards the bird at least?
Absolutely. No
I
question.
mean,
You're using Step of the Wind, no question.
Right, so I'm gonna leap onto the bird and try to hold onto the bird so I can level myself up and try to kick this guy off the bird.
Roll an acrobatics check.
can I help him, like, as a reaction?
No.
To kind of
No.
like...
No, you cannot.
Ah, damn! Can I use an action point?
You could use an action point.
All right, using an action point.
All right, so you run up and like land on this bird's shoulders and are like sharing the shoulders with the guy and just barely hold on.
And more or less, I'm going to just kick him off.
Do you want to shove him off? Or do you
Yes,
just
I want to shove him off.
Just want to knock him
Well,
unconscious?
I was going to try to shove him off.
All right, so roll
kick.
athletics. You need to beat a
Where's
13. You try to shove him, and he manages to like just dodge manage to slip underneath your hand. He's a slippery bastard, that one.
I could have totally punched him in dead flurry of wind or flurry of blows and just done it that way.
You did Step of the Wind already.
Yeah.
You tried. An attempt was made. You still look cool. You're standing up on there, like on this guy's mechanical servant, like sharing the air with him. Toussaint.
Yeah, that guy's like, he's pretty occupied. Toussaint is gonna move up next to Annika, and seeing that she's feeling pretty bad about her missed shots earlier, and she finally made one. It's just gonna be like, nice shot. Drop his melee weapons on the ground and pull out his short bow again. Take a shot at Mr. Man. Not a very good one.
And you miss.
Yep.
Any respect Evanir had for you has just left.
Yeah.
Seeing as
Hey, I've hit like one attack. Come on.
seeing as how this guy's gonna handle, is this guy on the right surrendered the hired thug one?
Yes, those two guys have both surrendered.
Don't kill him. He's a good guy. He's a good boy.
Why are all of my targets always surrender?
This you hang out with a pacifist.
An attempted pacifist.
He'll seem a little aggravated, but he'll just sigh and he'll just reach up, clench his fist as the frost skeletal hand will actually come out of the back of the mechanical servant after him.
So you've got Tranquility and this artificer on the back of this flying robotic eagle, and then a hand comes out of its back to grab at the artificer. Don't tell me that this is the sickest shit you've ever seen.
This is some sick shit, dude.
All right, give me that attack.
You can do it, Delta. I have faith in you. Oh!
Do I want to be a dick though? I got
You
so
did.
many
Yes,
complication
you do.
points. I do.
You gotta spend it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joel. I'm spending a complication point to make that a miss.
My first nat 20.
So it
I
goes to
understand
grab
your
at him
pain,
and is
my
about
friend.
to grab the middle of his neck, and he just takes the crossbow and smashes it, and it shatters into pieces.
And at that, I'll recoil my hand, gripping it. Ow.
Mechanical servant is going to
Metal shit.
disengage and fly straight
Ah!
upward 80 feet. What do you want to do, Tranquility?
I hold on to the artificer. If I'm falling, he's coming with me.
Well, no, he's got a grip. Like, he's got, like, foot grips.
Alright, well, I want to try to either hold on to him or the bird at this point. I'm going to try to hold on.
All right, make
Hold on.
an acrobatics check.
You fool.
I am. Ho!
Literally a difference of 2 points here. So he tries to fend you off. He flies 80 feet upward, up to the top of the shaft. It's just you, the bird, and the artificer now.
Uh-oh.
Except for Annika, I think they're still in range of Annika.
You're still in range of me too.
Ah, who cares? Annika, it's your turn. Oh, I guess the mechanical servant disengaged. Never mind. Annika, it's your turn.
From observing its movements, I can assume that this bird's acting autonomously, right? He's not directly controlling it.
He's not directly controlling it, but he's probably giving it directions.
Okay.
So, yes, it is autonomous.
Good. Then we're absolutely fine to shoot at him, because that shouldn't make it fall. At least not immediately.
That's a hit.
Hey.
Oh.
So as it flies upward with Tranquility in tow, him just balancing on the edge of its wing, Annika, her vision fading, takes one last aim and fires and hits the artificer on the back. And he lets out a yell as he falls off of the servant 80 feet to his death with a sickening crunch.
No! Can I do something really crazy with an action point or something?
What?
I want to try to cushion his fall so he doesn't die from the fall. I will totally disengage from the bird.
So you want to fall and catch him?
More or less, I want to try to help him take the. I don't want him to die.
You don't have soft fall. Remember that.
Yeah.
I know.
You're going to take
No.
the full falling damage.
Can I try to catch them?
No.
Can you help us?
No.
All right, no action point required since you're taking the risk, but here we go. So you go and grab him and put your body before his. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Fall damage. I need 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is a stupid idea. What are you doing?
Yep.
New follower.
Oh,
It's
thank you,
amazing.
Carl P.E. Carl Pay? Thank you for following.
Me the hills.
So you go from full to 0 in an instant. So yeah, you see this mechanical servant fly off as they both fall, and Tranquility managed to cushion the artificer's fall so he doesn't immediately die, but they are both bleeding out.
Guys, I'm sorry. My oil is leaking everywhere.
So before my turn ends, because it was my turn still, please.
Oh, okay.
Just like seeing Tranquility just like leap off of this thing, Annika's gonna stare in horror for a moment, and as they land, just drop her weapon and run to their side. Oops. Yes, thank you.
All right.
But that's all I can do.
All right. So let's see. The artificer. What the hell does poison do? Need to look at my references. Editions. Poisoned. No disadvantage on ability check on saving throws. I mean. So. Let's see here. He wakes up.
Oh,
He wakes up.
It's but inevitable regret.
Stole.
Oh, thank you for the donation, Matthew.
Yeah, no problem.
So now we're at the limit. Still got to find people to do the art commission, but it's hard finding people.
You the best.
It's gonna be a cool little cat holding a die. It's gonna be great. But thank you,
That's gonna be
Watch Olds. I
sounds
really do
awesome.
appreciate everything and you guys playing, and you guys are great. You guys are fantastic.
Oh.
But this artificer,
Oh,
this artificer gets up, woozy as fuck. Oh, you fucking bitch! Takes out a short sword and swings again. Just
come on, dude,
drunkenly
I just
swinging
saved you,
around.
dumbass. Come on,
Where is this
I just
rave?
saved
Let's
you.
see. I've been forgetting his saves, secondary saves. All right, so it ends. He's no longer poisoned. Aldrin.
Aldrin walks up behind this artificer and just kind of like tries to hit him in the back for non-lethal damage, kind of just to rack his mind to never wake up for a while.
Rick,
That's me.
the effects of Ray of Sickness end at the end of my next turn.
Oh. Well.
Critical non-lethal.
Oh,
He's never for a while, yeah.
All right. How much damage do you do this guy?
I shall roll it.
Just, I love the idea
A
that you just come up
bunch.
behind him and just tap him in the back of the neck, and he just goes.
Yeah. You dig the soul knife into his brain, and it scrambles it a bit, and he collapses unconscious.
Wunderbar.
And that mechanical
Yeah.
servant has flown off.
Oh, he's not coming back? What?
Oh, thank God. That's something we want to deal with.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, you could.
No.
Okay.
Let's get
yeah,
ourselves
no,
a man.
spinning.
It is going to come back down on its next turn. Ebonir, that guy's down, but you see that the servant is going for a nosedive.
oh, the servant is going for a nosedive.
It's going for a nosedive.
Man, why am I targeting so many people?
I don't know.
Okay, so, where's the artificer?
Right there.
Okay,
Right
so I'm gonna
for me.
target the mechanical servant, and then, no, I'm looking on the combat tracker. Okay, so seeing this mechanical servant going for a nosedive, and knowing this is bad, Ebonir throws up his yeah, he's kind of shaking a little bit, and he's like, "No, bird, go away!" Except in an English accent, because I forgot my accent. So here we go. No, bird, go away!
That's a hit.
I love the idea that this thing suddenly hit by a giant, like, waving
Why did it
handgun.
do double?
Shoo.
Because it's Chaos Bolt?
Oh shit! No, sorry, wrong one. I did
Oh.
firebolt.
But, no, you cast, but you did. Okay.
Well, no, they're both rolls to hit, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
But, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Did I
do-
say
do
chaos
your,
bolt? Or...
Do your firebolt damage. I didn't know what you're
Right.
saying, so you rolled Chaos Bolt. I
Oh.
assumed that you did Chaos Bolt.
No.
Alright, Tranquility. That's a success. You do have advantage on death saves, so you're basically unkillable in that regard. Unless someone is really trying. Song.
Yeah, Toussaint seeing this going on. I can interact with an item in my bag without using an
Yeah.
action, correct?
Right.
I would like to pull out my manacles and kind of just slide them along the floor towards the others.
Okay.
They make a bit of a metal sound, but they're kind of pink and fuzzy.
Ah,
Don't ask.
I won't.
And he glances real quick at the other two who are pretty well non-combatants at this point, and just says, "You better get the fuck out of here." and then fires at the bird again.
All
I
right.
don't think they actually have anywhere to go. We're descending, so
They got ropes. Maybe they're still within range as we're descending.
Maybe a bit. Maybe.
No,
Well-
no, I'm just awful. You know what? I don't use action points enough. I think I need to use one.
All right. So you fire at it and it's gonna miss, and then it starts bouncing in the threads of the screw and flies up and hits it.
Oh, that was amazing.
Just as you meant to do.
Yes.
Ebenier's jaw again drops.
I'm sick of him talking trash.
All right, creep.
This bird's not going away.
Bird's not going away.
It's hard to tell how hurt this bird is, isn't it? It was.
You can see
wounded.
it. Yeah, it's wounded.
I don't want to waste too much. I'm gonna blast it with a. I'm just gonna hold my hand out at it and shoot it with a another. I'm gonna try to chill touch it again. So once again, my arm begins to frost over, and this time the wall that it's close to, the hand's gonna come out of the wall and go to grab its wing.
Okay. That is a hit.
Yes.
Except
As
that's
it-
the artificer.
Well.
As it.
Oh yeah, you're targeting the wrong person right now.
Oh, that still hits.
Yeah, you can just
I mean,
drag.
go
You can
ahead.
just drag and drop the result on there.
Yeah. There we go. I think I'm at the mechanical servant. I hope I'm not aiming at
Yep.
Aldrin. Okay. So the ice chilled hand will come out of the wall and grab onto the wing as frost begins to spread down the bird's wing.
Okay, give me the
As-
damage.
It will do 2 points of damage.
2
Hey.
points of damage. Love those low-level cantrips.
You caress it.
So this
The
thing
fingers just
dives
brush.
right at Aldrin. It is going to have it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going so fast that it's going to have advantage against you.
It's going
It is.
so fast.
It is.
no
It
one
is.
can see
It's
scary.
dive bomb.
Mm.
Let's see. I need to do the talons. That is a miss. And then, so it lands, scrapes against your armor, and in comes the beak, and that is gonna be hit. Do you wanna?
Can I do a thing?
Do you wanna?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna?
Can I do a thing?
So it goes to bite, and just hear like the sound of metal on metal, like metal hitting metal. And it fails to properly hit you. However, it is going to push you over this way.
Oh.
Annika.
Priority right now is that Tranquility just fell 80 feet.
Yeah.
Frantically, like on her knees at this point, she's probably like half collapsed when she got there because she's still bleeding from the stomach or whatever. Just gonna pop a cure wounds at him.
That's pretty good cure wounds. Pretty good.
Yeah. Call him a stupid bastard, and then have nothing better to do, really.
Alright.
Yes.
This artificer is unconscious. Aldrin. This
Aldrin,
bird really has it out for you.
I mean, yeah, birds do. Of Aldrin. And he's gonna kind of bring out both of his side blades and just kind of together thrust it up into the chest of this mechanical servant, or try to anyway. And gonna do it for non-lethal damage if he can. Somehow works.
Bunch of
Oh,
pacifists
she's
in this group.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
Not Ebonir. Ebonir will kill everything.
I'm trying
I-
to harvest them, but it's very
You're
hard.
still hitting the artificer, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, no, the first one was against the servant. You've just got both targeted right now.
Oh,
okay.
damn it. Okay.
So yeah, that 13 hits.
Okay, so then gonna do damage. And then gonna bonus action try and hit it for laser damage. He tells Tranquility to hit this thing until it's unconscious. If mechanical sounds would go unconscious.
Tranquility, who has like a limb across the other side of the platform.
He's fine. I magicked him.
Ebenir.
He's magic.
So Ebenir is like panicking because he thinks his friend is hurting, so he's gonna rush right up to his side. And now that he's in melee range, he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp, which should give him advantage against this beast because the beast is made of metal.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, sure, fine. I guess.
That's what it says.
Yes, I know. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well,
Heyo.
that's so yeah, as you just course electricity through it, and it just sort of shudders in the air before collapsing in a heap.
Yeah, and this spell's coming off his free hand. This one's not off the stamp.
That was interesting.
Well, you guys, you did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Lightly dead.
Yes, it is. It is time for a break. We will be back in 10 to 15 as I slowly go hide in the freezer because it's so hot in here.
By the way, hey guys, are you proud of me? I didn't blow all my high level spells.
No.
I'm in the same boat, dude. I'm like, oh, I can do all this stuff. I'm like, no, I have to save the spells.
Yeah.
I'm both spell slots down now.
I only used one first level spell, and that was because I had to give that guy disadvantage because he was wrecking Annika.
Yeah, that was good. I've used the first and the second, so I'm like, hold on. But that was a good fight. That was a pretty both fun fight and very imaginative fight.
Yeah.
die.
I'm loving the descriptions we've got going.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to get more very creative necromancy spells and then get to describe them. Just wait till I'm able to raise my first dead.
Oh man.
So you guys are at 2546 XP out of 2700 for the next level.
So chances are we probably will level up tonight.
You might
Probably,
level up
but we
tonight.
still have to rest.
Yeah,
we
you
still
still
have
have
to
to.
rest.
You still have to get a long rest to level up. I've made that explicitly in this campaign.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Are we
get
still
something
doing
to
the?
drink.
Oh, okay.
What's up? What's up?
I was just asking. Are we still doing the feat and the ASI on this level?
Haven't decided yet. I think we are.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a snack. I'll be right back.
So I'll be right back.
I'm going to grab a drink as well, but I'll only be a second because it's not tea.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to clean some dishes. So.
Oh, man, have fun with that.
Yeah. Jimmy, are you back yet?
Hello from the other side.
So
No?
Dimmy, when we were on that boat and the guy landed, as a
Mhm.
player, I was so panicked.
Oh, oh man! Honestly, I was hoping it'd be like a plasma shell when that thing launched, so I could just do the deflect missiles, catch it, and just like throw it back at him. Like, oh, just something cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but like when he landed on the boat, I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to give up the book. This is bad."
That was, God, that was fucking brilliant though. Holy shit!
I was like scrambling through my inventory, like, "What do I have? What do I have?"
Like, wait, I got a decoy book. Ha! Oh, holy shit! Next level, hopefully, we should get slow fall, and I can handle doing something a little more stupid like that. That's my goal.
This sounds good. I've been looking through next level, and even though there's some definitely like mid-max things I can take in terms of feats, I've decided that I got to go character on it. So I'm taking historian, like the new feat.
The skill, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you feel
Get-
better. I'm over here. I'm gonna pick up diplomat next level.
Yeah, oh, that's a good one for you. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
We're talking about the feats. I was saying, Dimmy was saying he's going diplomat for character reasons, and I'm going historian for character reasons.
I'm torn between alert and sharpshooter.
You? I would get alert for you.
I would get alert.
With this goblin that something up to get me.
I mean, it's tough because sharpshooter's great, like when you have like big long distances, but like.
Well, it's more the like
bonuses, the -10. And,
yeah.
It's the bonus like the precision shot and the like cover ignoring.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I can hold off on it because alert's sort of the other one that I'm thinking.
I don't know. The cover bonus might be really good for you. That actually, I can totally see that going like, because we're gonna be in a lot of urban areas with like, cover, and like you being able to ignore that is like huge.
Yeah.
I see a whole lot of cover and open spaces. I have a distinct feeling this is going to be a battle.
Yeah.
Well, plus, like the way I always like imagined it was like first turn bonus action to hide, and then like take a shot from hiding, and then like moving between cover myself.
Oh yeah.
Which is what I did in the last fight last week, which worked really well. I mean, it's kind of annoying because I have to bonus action reload, but it means that I can sort of alternate hiding and taking shots.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, especially if you go for the like +10 damage, because if you even taking a -5, I'm hitting with advantage from being stealthed.
Yeah, and your dex should be pretty high, right? I mean, I assume that's your front-loaded stat.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit sort of.
Or you split on intelligence and dex.
Dex is 18, int 17. But I'm going to bump up int by 1, and charisma because that's an odd number. With the if we get both.
Yeah, I'm doing because my charisma right now is at 19, so I'll bump that up to 20, and then I'll take the other one to intelligence, and then when I take historian, I get another intelligence. So that'll put me to 14, and then I'll have like expertise in history, which I don't know. It fits him, and it'll be a good way.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, next level, I'm going to get a whole lot. I can ignore 20 damage from fall damage.
Oh, you get feather fall, right?
No. I get slow fall, which is reduced damage equal to 5 times your monk level. So
I tell you what would have been useful to have just then.
Yeah. Totally fits your character though. Totally perfect.
I'll take hindsight for 500, please.
Yeah.
It was totally in character. It was great.
It's gonna be one of those cases where, hey guys, remember when I fell 80 feet? I picked up a new trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dimmy, you can have inspiration for that move. It was pretty great.
Thank you. No, so I'm gonna get that. I think I'm going to boost my wisdom by 2 to give myself the 16 wisdom, 16 dex, so that way I'm nicely balanced in both. Get diplomat, get the double proficiency in persuasion rolls, and
That's
get
pretty
myself a bonus to charisma. So yeah, like
Yeah,
I
Rick.
think there's something else that comes with that, but I can't remember.
Yep, Rick, Dimmy, and I are both going to take some of the new feats.
That's
So,
fine. They
yeah.
should be in the unearthed arcana thing.
They are. So. I was also saying how panicked I was when that guy showed up on the boat. Like, as a player, Orion was panicked.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, we split the party. Oh god,
Yeah,
we left the
yeah.
book with that one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's... I wasn't panicked, but I was like, how are they going to deal with this? Unexpected, the way you dealt with that.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
I was furiously going through my inventories, like, I have to have something.
Yeah. Oh, here's what diplomat also gives you. If you spend a minute talking to someone who can understand you, you can make a charisma persuasion check contested by their insight check. And if you or your companions are fighting the creature, your check automatically fails. If the check succeeds, the target is charmed by you as long as it remains within 60 feet of you, and for a minute thereafter.
Wow.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
It's pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to update my Unearthed Arcana module because it does not have. I don't see the feats in there anyway.
Let's see. What was the other one? Menacing. I thought about it, but I'm like, no.
I thought about menacing for a bit, but then I was like, I actually kind of like, as a player, I like the fact that Ebonir tries to intimidate, but is bad at it. I just think it's really amusing. So I was like, no, we're not giving Ebonir menacing.
All right. Well, I mean, if I picked up menacing later on, though, obviously I gained the intimidation bonus, and so it's one of those. Wait, we don't have to fight about this. Well, no, we're gonna fight you because fuck you. We can. I'll just bap bap bap. You don't want to fight? Okay, I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of exactly what you did here.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, the dude rolled like a natural 1. I could tell. And so it's just like he swings, I block, and I pin his arm to his chest. Stop it. Go home and stop cursing.
Call your mother.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to shut down Fantasy Grounds and then reopen it really quick.
Oh, so I guess we got to rejoin, right?
Yeah, you'll have to rejoin.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am. I'm just updating to the new, the newest UA. It was missing some stuff.
Is the UA module free?
Yeah, it is. It's on DM's Guild for free.
Okay, so can I ask Rick? Can I ask a question? How much would it? What would be the cost to get all the books we need into the game? Is it like a subscription cost, or is it like one-time cost?
It's a significant one-time cost.
Oh, is that like the $400 one?
Yeah, the PHB is 50, the Monster Manual is 50, the DMG is 50, Bola's Guide is 50. Yeah.
I mean, wasn't for the money I'm making from art right now is going into getting a new computer.
You get your new computer, Danny.
I need a computer, so yeah. That's what we call a business expense.
We can manage after the whole technical problems without fixing that, I think. It just does a little bit more prep time on my part, and it takes a bit longer to do leveling up, but I don't think that'll be a problem. I mean, it's basically the equivalent of using of like what Roll20 has without paying, which we managed with for years just fine. So
that's true. We just did it. We just typed it in ourselves.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
And I can
Right,
help.
right.
I can help with that as well. So
Oh, I still have the physical copy of the player's handbook, so I can always go through the.
I have
Right,
physical
same
copies
here.
of just about everything.
Including all the adventure modules?
I've got Storm King's Thunder and Out of the Abyss,
I'm missing all.
And-
the
and-
only one I
and
that
Tales
is
from the Yawning Portal,
Odd.
because that one's probably my fave adventure book. Next to like Curse of Strahd and that are probably equal in my eyes.
I really wanted to run Curse of Strahd, but
You should. It's great.
I went to, but then I realized my players are fucking stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
No, guys,
everyone back. You can reconnect now.
I am back and I'm in Fantasy Grounds.
I am here and connecting.
So I'm very sad. Next week, my is going to be the final session of my Tuesday game, even though it's supposed to last another 2 months. But because my players are like, I don't know, we don't like your system and we don't like the way you're running the system, but we just want to be done with it.
Oh,
And the problem with that isn't that I'm running the system wrong. I'm running a superhero system as a superhero game. You're supposed to be, fighting the villains, and it's supposed to be, that, but
That's
because
pretty
one of my
brutal.
players,
That's pretty brutal.
Mhm.
yeah. Sorry to hear that, man.
I felt pretty demoralized after that, and so when I was kind of bummed out and said, one of my players says, "Oh, are you a little? Does that kind of like upset you or something?" I'm like, it's a little depressed. Now you know how my character feels all the time, but yeah, you're always fucking depressed, asshole.
Wow, what sort of piece of shit would be like, oh, that bums you out that I told you this horrible thing? Oh.
Now you know how
as
my
if it's
character
your
feels
fault
all the
for being
time.
bummed out.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Well-
totally didn't put like
Well,
200 hours into this game.
Dibby, I got something that you could tell them. Fuck them.
Fuck them indeed.
Fuck them.
So
Yeah,
that's an
so-
ancient phrase where I come from. Well respected.
Yeah.
It's been passed down for generations in my family. The great marksman. Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
The problem is,
All right. The UA is
Jolt
now
is also
updated.
dead, so.
It's now updated, so the UA has all the new racial and skill feats now, including
Thank
Tippleman.
you.
Nice.
I take it we should still not download because you're still streaming.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. All right. So is everyone back? Matthew, Jolts, Bitters?
I
No?
am here.
Jolts, Matthew? Matthew and Jolts?
I heard Matthew, I think.
Matthew and Matthew? No? Okay, we'll wait a bit more, I guess. I'll put on
Wait,
some
hold on.
tunes.
I can
Hold on,
talk
wait a
about
minute.
horrible stuff I did while I was away.
Hold on, wait a minute, guys. If you look under the library, the modules are still there for the SRD stuff. We can totally use.
Yeah, no, I've got the SRDs.
Oh, never mind.
And I can custom make stuff to fill in the and the basic rules are available as well. So we're all good. We're all good.
We're good. The odds are not in our favor. That'll make it even better if we win.
Jolts is still outie, yes.
For anyone who cares, 46 hours until or 46 hours. 46 days until Game of Thrones. Yay.
2 days until they announce the next book for 5e in the stream.
Yay.
Wait.
Oh, really?
What?
Nice.
Game of Thrones? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I did not know that.
I didn't
Wait, what?
realize it was
What?
coming
No?
from-
What?
I think there's a
What?
mix up between what we both announced and it got him confused.
No, in
I
No,
said-
we were all talking about. None of us care about Game of Thrones, man. Sorry.
Oh. I'm
I
even more
absolutely
depressed.
do.
I'm even
That's
more
rough.
depressed and feel even more alienated.
Oh no, we love
I
you.
got
Danny.
you, Dimmy.
Now you know how I
got
feel.
you. I'm excited.
All the time.
All the goddamn time. All right. Jolt, get your ass back in here. Jackass. Oh, and wait, guys, I swear he'll show up any moment. We just gotta keep insulting him. Loser! No?
Still don't have Matthew either, right?
No, we do.
Oh, we do.
I swear we do. I'm sure I've heard. I'm not hallucinating him, guys.
Is
He's
this
really here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, we're just messing with Tristan.
Well, we're gonna continue without Jolt, I suppose.
Wah, 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 wah.
Let's see. Get that proper tabletop audio link.
Man, that thing is just not good.
What's not good?
The tabletop audio.
Is bad? Is the link not working? Or that worked?
It always
Okay.
loses connection, and I never
It
realized
was
it's lost connection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. And if you click,
it's a beta. I've looked. There are no real good solutions.
YouTube, but that's about it.
Discord music bots take up more bandwidth and also are temperamental with very poor interfaces, if they have an interface at all. And well, life is hard.
Yeah,
Also hard.
I understand.
Also hard is this game, I suppose. So yes,
I like the thing.
let's see. Circular thing. There we go. So yes, you guys have two dead bodies. These two thugs who are climbing back up the rope.
I thought the artificer was knocked out.
An artificer is unconscious. The mechanical servant is in a heap.
Okay.
I think Toussaint is gonna wander up to where he slid the manacles. Just shaking his head, pick them up. For God's sakes, I swear I washed them. And slap them onto the wrists of the unconscious artificer.
Do they make a noise when you slap them on the wrists? Like a squelching noise?
No.
Stop this.
Ebenir is frantically searching through the pockets and possessions of the artificer looking for the book, and he's pulling everything out, just searching desperately.
You've
for
got
it.
that book back.
All
Also
right.
has some. Oh, I
What
missed,
was-
I missed the loot generator. Let's see. He's also got like I'll say I had 19 gold to your thing.
What was the book called? Hold on, I have it in my notes. I'll look it up.
On the Divinity Within.
Great, thank you.
Annika's going to be looking over Tranquility, kind of making sure he's not too horribly mangled.
Tranquility goes to retrieve his arm that seems to have been dislodged.
You've got
And like,
really you've probably got like a massive crack across your back, which is mostly sealed with the healing, but is still pretty obvious. You fell from 80 feet up right onto your back. Like, it was a hefty fall.
Yes, but my mechanical body could probably handle that way better than his squishy one.
Yeah, it's fair.
when like the second Tranquility looks away, Annika's gonna like just straight up slap him across the face, make him look back at him, and be like, "The fuck do you think that was? Just leaping off like that? Could have died."
But he did not have to. He didn't deserve that fate.
He was trying to kill us.
He didn't understand what he was doing.
I think he understood pretty well.
He know. So we'll look again at the man. He's doing something because he believes it is his only option.
You don't know that. You can't go leaping off a giant eagle for everyone who does something stupid.
I'm back.
Okay, so
Welcome
his
back, man.
armor is studded leather, and he has a repeating heavy crossbow on him. want to take that from
Can
him.
anyone use that? Yeah. I can anyone use that?
I can use that.
I guess,
I will
I guess
pass.
it's technically a light one. Heavy would be like really big.
I don't believe. Okay, so I give the crossbow to Aldrin, and I give the studded leather armor to
Are
Song.
you gonna strip him of his armor?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Does he have clothes underneath? I mean, it makes sense to have clothes
he
underneath,
does.
right?
He does.
Yeah, nobody just wears armor. Like, ugh.
Toussaint
you.
shows his expertise by taking off this armor
That's
with the mantle still on him. Because it was a trick he had to learn one day.
Ebenezer like watches him do this, and then like takes his hands off the body and like steps away for a moment with like, his hands in the air, like
Hmm.
okay.
Did I ever tell you I was a sailor?
Stop. Nope. I do not want to hear this story anymore.
Fair enough.
Can I?
So he's not dead or like bleeding out, is he?
He's basically he fell, and you cushioned his fall, and then he got a nat 20 on a death save and got back up, and then was knocked unconscious by Aldrin with a soul knife to the back of the head.
Can we wake him up now?
You would have to heal him a bit.
I'm gonna drink my health potion.
It's good enough time to do it, I suppose. You could also probably rest.
Like a short rest.
Yeah, you probably could.
I think that's
Oh, wait.
excellent.
We're not doing slow healing in this one, are we?
I mean,
No.
we are.
We are, but you can still spend your hit die on a short rest.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, got you.
Damn it, I used all my hit dice on the long rest. Rip.
But you got half of them back on the long rest. though.
If
So
we're
do we get-
resting, then I'll use a hit die.
Do we get half of them back, Rick?
I cannot give them back to you. So no.
No,
Okay.
wait, on a long rest, and we get half of them back.
You do, but I have no way of giving them back, so we're just gonna say you get them and then you spend them.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
like we
'cause it
should
went
be.
like-
So that benefits short rests more than otherwise.
Okay.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Tranquility
I'm so-
feels way better.
Yeah.
I'm back up to
So-
like 2 hit points.
So this platform spirals downward another several hundred feet until the light from the surface is completely gone. The air is thick with the smell of smoke, and the arid soot in the air makes it hard to breathe. All of the light from the surface is gone, save for some aging ever-bright lanterns, and even those are far and few between, instead being replaced by ever-bright torches, which offer much less light. I forgot to
It's
turn
kind of
off my
ironic
fan.
considering it's ever bright.
So the other two just kind of standing here. The 2 other guys that we spared.
They took off.
Yeah, they took off. They climbed the ropes back,
Oh.
and there
Oh,
are
okay,
there are
thank
2 bodies on the ground. Let me take a look at what they have.
So are you
let's
taking
see.
the leather armor?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
They just had some leather armor and some pretty mundane equipment on them. I
there
suppose
was
they
that
have. I
unconscious
suppose
person.
they have. They have some more gold on them. You get like 24 more between the 2 of them.
Wow,
we're
12
doing-
gold each, huh? Wow.
All right, we'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
The studded
greedy.
leather's in the party inventory if you want to grab it. And look like that dude.
just like drag it over to the. My
Yeah, just drag it
inventory,
from
right?
the inventory, party inventory to your inventory. From using the little red dragon.
I got it. Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't think I did it right. I grabbed it out of the items.
While we are resting, Annika wants to give this bird a look.
Oh, actually, he does have something else on him.
Ooh.
His helmet, his goggles seem to be especially fine.
Oh.
Hmm.
What do you mean fine? As in like good make?
As in potentially magical?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do my detecting magic then, as a ritual.
You probably want to rest first before that. Or, well, you can do that and then rest. Whatever. Yeah, take 10 minutes sitting around and they detect as magical.
Well, rituals don't take up your spell slots, so yeah.
Yeah, they do take up the short rest thing. Like, you can't do a ritual and short rest at the same time.
Alright, but...
Yeah. What school are they? I know that, don't I, from detect magic?
Probably divination.
Cool. I'm gonna take them then.
Alright, they are
Screw you guys.
They're in the party inventory. Should be glasses.
Glasses. They are mine now.
I really like
just-
the identification thing in Fantasy Grounds.
Just for bookkeeping, I gave Aldrin the potion of healing.
So I rolled a 2d4. Was it 2d4 plus?
2.
Yeah, if
Is
you
it
guys want to
two?
transfer items between you, you can drag them to the party sheet, and then people can take them there too.
Oh, I just deleted it off my inventory.
Okay.
But okay. I mean, he's gonna drink it anyway.
Tech question here, Rick. How do I get the studded leather to be the armor that's
Okay.
equipped to me?
So if you go in your inventory and look down on, oh god, my dog is having a fun time.
Port.
On the right side, next to the red dragon, there's a little icon. You
Yep.
can change that to the equipped.
Equipped. I see.
Yeah, and then you would take your other armor, and that's already set up as it is. And now you've got 16 AC.
Super. That won't help, but I'll take it.
Are you having trouble?
No, you're just gonna get
Uh,
a gift.
Matthew, are you having trouble?
I'm always having trouble. I don't know how to roll 2d4. I mean, I
Alright.
rolled it in a
Alright,
Slash
so-
die.
Well, no. What you can do is you can adjust the modifier to the +2, or just hit the +2. Then you drag a D4 and right-click while you're holding it, and that will add another.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Wait, what do? You
When you're dragging a die, you can right-click to add another, and another, and another, and so on. That's
great.
That's how upcasting
Alternative
is
when you
handled as
can-
well. Yeah.
You can
Okay.
right-click the die
and
itself. And
You can also
add it
adjust the
while you're doing that.
modifiers, so I guess Aldrin gains 8 HP back total.
7. 4, 3, 9. Am I using my original roll?
Okay, so what? All right. Okay, hit the +2 and then roll 2d4, and we'll use this one.
Okay.
So you gain 6 back. I will add it to. Oh wait, no. Just did 2 damage to you, and then
6 damage to him.
all right. So
All of
you're-
my hit
I
dice were
was
spent
wounded
on
for
the long rest,
17, so now I'm at 11.
okay.
You did 6 damage according to the tracker.
No, it's all good. Everything is fine.
Is everything fine?
Everything's awesome.
So yes, this shaft goes down to a wide open cavern, fairly dome shaped. There are several rooms off of it, though mainly that there's a lit tunnel or 2 lit tunnels going off of it to the north and into the west. There is, you can see the second shaft just a small distance away from you, and an empty little slot where a platform similar to the one you were on was. That probably went up at the same time you went down.
Wait, okay,
Sound
you're gonna need
related
to.
idea.
What's up?
Did I have time to look over this bird, by the way?
Yes, it is a homunculus of sorts, a mechanical servant, as artificers tend to have. It is bound to this artificer and is only alive because he's still alive. It's badly in need of repairs, though.
Annika's going to sort of take notes on the method of its construction, just out of personal interest, as they finish their descent.
Yeah, and you guys are relatively safe, so I suppose you spend some time resting down here in this kind of smoke-smelling room, or smoke-smelling cavern. It's about the best that you can get, right? So,
Feels like home to me.
already taking a short rest.
My when we took the long rest, all of my hit dice were used, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were
I
pretty
just wanted
badly
to
beat
make
up.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do I have arcane recovery yet? Come to think of it.
I think you
Should
you
do.
should.
Let me check.
Arcane recovery.
I do.
You can expend, yeah, so you can gain spell slots back up to half your wizard level rounded up, so up to 2.
All right, I think I'll hold off on using that so I can use it to its full potential.
Are we?
Wait a minute.
Suppose.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, are we supposed to use hit die during short rests? Because, like,
Yes.
when it comes to long rests, okay, yeah,
You use
okay, that
them.
makes sense.
Use them. That's your natural healing resource.
Oh, okay. Because like, if we use them during long rests, we don't get them back because the long rest happens before we use the hit dice,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Okay.
Or
I just
you-
wanted to make sure that wasn't like a
no, like
bug or
you.
anything.
The long rest happens. You get them back, and then you spend them.
What happens if we had 3 hit dice beforehand? We use the if we had max hit die.
You're
Before.
still kind of. It's easier for bookkeeping this way in Fantasy Grounds, is the thing. Like, you kind of waste those restored ones.
Oh,
Just how it goes.
Just how it goes. Gotcha.
So
That's fair.
okay. So just to be clear, if we start a long rest, we use a hit die before the long rest or after the long rest,
After the long rest.
and
At the
we
end of
don't
the long
we
rest.
can't.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can't recover them until later,
Right.
until the next long rest. Okay.
And this way, if you take short rest during the day, you're not completely out of hit dice to heal over a long rest. Is how that works out.
Great. Okay.
It benefits short rests more, which you guys are gonna have a lot of. So you guys are in the Ash Black. It is let's see, it stretches out beneath the western portion of the city. You are about here ish. It is you can hear the sounds of scraping machinery off in the distance. You can hear a constant rumble of forges and foundries that shake your feet and fill the air with sound. The air smells of smoke and sulfur. The walls and ceilings are covered in ash, and it is extremely dark. Only ever bright torches spaced maybe 100 feet apart, lighting the tunnels that lead off from this chamber.
I look to my companions and say, I don't have a light spell. Does anyone else?
We have light sources.
Light sources work.
Yes, let us use that. What, the lantern? And what was that other one you had, Ebony?
Bullseye, a bullseye lantern.
Yes.
Well, now we all know what they're called.
The heat in this area is almost unbearable. It must be like 90 degrees or
Oh.
like 35 degrees in Celsius probably.
Holy crap, that is so hot.
I love how you're like 90 degrees, you're like, ooh, and then as soon as it's Celsius, you're like, yo!
Yeah, it makes-
like 32. which is still
Okay,
alive.
35. Yeah, we're dying horribly.
I mean,
No.
Tucson
Well-
usually walks around with his shirt mostly unbuttoned and stuff anyway, so he's probably fine.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
mean,
sweltering
that's-
hot.
that's-
It's dry. It smells of smoke and sulfur, and you're not even near the foundries.
Wow.
Let's actually. Do I have a little? I do have a.
Are we sure the heat source isn't Toussaint with his unbuttoned shirt?
I know.
Oh
I
man.
know I would be sweating.
Tucson, you're a
So,
wonderful-
after resting, what is your course of action?
Where are we headed in the upper cog or in the cogs again? I forget.
The Kyber's Gate, underneath the center part of the city.
We still have
mean-
to deal with this fool here.
Well, we should try to wake him and get answers from him. I look at Alden. You had methods. Perhaps you can do them again.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that? Sorry.
You had methods of gaining information from the Knoll. Perhaps you can gain information from him.
Yes, I can. Is he awake now?
He's not awake.
Okay.
Yes.
But
can.
perhaps we.
He'll be unconscious. Well, actually, no. He is sort of regaining consciousness as you
Okay.
finish up your rest.
So make sure he's unarmed first and foremost. And
Oh, well, yeah,
tie him up.
Aldrin stole his crossbow.
and he's mostly undressed and
Wait,
Man,
I
man,
know how to
please.
wake him up.
No, he's already. He's,
I
he's,
tell
waking,
you-
he's waking up, man.
Okay.
Don't do it, Joel.
Don't,
Please stop.
please don't
I
do
was-
weird things to him.
I was going to tell my unseen servant that I never dismissed to slap him.
Oh, I mean that would work, but no.
He gets up. He's like, he's in like his underwear. He's like in boxers and a shirt.
I
Did you
level my
guys-
gun at him.
Did you guys manacle him?
yeah,
Yes.
he's
Yeah,
got
he's
big
manacled.
fingers on.
Fuck.
Could you all just get out of sight just for a moment, please?
The six damn
And
you
I will-
lot.
Yeah.
The what?
I think the
Six.
six is the name
He
of
said
the
the six damn you lot.
Oh,
dark-
this
the
is
dark-
common knowledge, right? What the
Yeah,
six
the
is?
dark
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dark six are the like less kosher gods of Eberron.
Less kosher.
Very
The
very
Traveler's
unkosher,
pretty cool.
very unkosher gods.
Completely unkosher.
Ebonir, Aldrin, going to do a thing. So he just kind of sits in front of this artificer and looks him in the eye, and bada boom, charming presence.
Bing bang boozle.
Do we
Camboozle.
see this?
No, we're out of sight.
We have to be out of sight.
Yeah, I mean, Aldrin asked you guys to be out of sight.
No,
Okay.
I'm respecting his wishes.
But I'm
Evanir's a
really-
little off put by this, but he
Yeah.
accepts it.
I
I'm
just sit on the
gonna-
floor out of sight and draw.
Like a
Well,
child at a party.
Yeah,
Just sits
Fuck is
cross-legged with some
serious.
crayons.
But he
Yeah.
likes Aldrin, so he'll respect him this time.
Oh, this time.
I will do my best to make
So
a
he's
good draw.
gritting
Oh.
your teeth at him, and then you just feels a wave of comfort go over him, and seems to relax a bit.
Hey,
Oh,
how are you feeling? Is your headache better?
you stabbed me in the back of the head. Why would you?
I'm
why?
sorry. It was an accident, you know. No, and you were going really angry. I had to help you out, right? Now you're no longer hurting
I
anyone.
was just doing as I was asked.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Who were you asked by?
Let me consult the thing. Good question. Tyral, my master Tyral, taught me everything I know.
Oh,
Doesn't want
what? The
people like
workshop,
doesn't
right?
doesn't want you people like you working with his or interfering. And yeah, he's at his workshop right now. Always is.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, such a marvelous man, I'd imagine. Base has to be at work, right?
Oh, he's got even Merrick Stakhaneth would be jealous of his knowledge.
Really? What sort of stuff does he have at his workshop? I'd imagine he has to have lots of good tools.
He's got forges, and he's got plenty of assistants and tomes of ancient knowledge all the way from Zendrick. And the man himself is the real treasure, though.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Well, his knowledge, it's unmatched.
Whew.
Were he a member of House Cannith, he'd be their patriarch by this point. And no, that man's pure. He just wants to research and teach.
What's his main area of research then? What does it spread?
Well, artifice of all sorts, of course.
Hmm.
Taught me everything I know.
I see. He must be a child of mine as well if he's freely giving out information and knowledge.
Oh, he saved me from a real downtrodden life. Kid like me lost in the Ashblacks. I could have died. I should have died. Tyral saved my life. He did. He's helping out. He's helping out this Sattler girl too, or Sattler woman, not girl. She's like 40,
Yeah.
like 45.
What is he helping out with?
Oh, there's these book. There's this. You should know. You and your lot have that book that he wants.
That's true.
I bet it's got all sorts of hidden knowledge in it, just waiting to be unraveled.
I'm sure, but what knowledge escapes us? We're not even interested in the book that much. Just have to return it. You know, a friend of mine, he has this obsession with things. You know how it is. People get lost in their work.
Those friends of yours are quite strong. Oh, I really need to tell Tyria about this.
Yeah.
You lot are
I
gonna go
imagine.
after him, aren't you?
Unfortunately, we have to, friend. I mean, we don't want to bring him any harm, right?
Listen, I'm just a messenger boy. I'm not even the toughest one, the toughest of his students.
I
Why
imagine
don't you
he has a lot
just
of-
leave it behind? He's got his pockets in the Dosk too. Got all of Kyber's gate in his pocket.
I wish we could leave
don't
it.
wanna-
I really wish we could.
Well,
You know how it
you won't
is.
be able to harm him anyway. Tyriel's power is, well, say his research has gotten him quite a bit of, made him quite the powerful man.
We don't want to harm him. In fact, we don't even want to meet the man. We just
Then
want to
leave the
meet the
book
settlers.
leave the book and go. I could put in a good word. He won't come after you after the fact. Tyriel's a forgiven man, so long as he gets what he wants.
But I am friends with a stubborn man, and he will not relinquish his book, unfortunately. It's a sad turn of events. You know how it is. Sometimes life thrusts you in the worst situations.
He kind of shakes his head a bit. What do you even want from me? You gonna kill me or just let me go?
I would never kill a friend. You know,
looks-
why would you suggest such a thing?
It ain't. I'm just a poor boy down for the cogs. Oh fuck! I can't speak. Oh. I'm
What
just
is
poor.
English?
I don't know.
I thought he was going to say, I'm a poor boy, I need no sympathy.
Just a poor boy from a poor family.
Uh,
Oh.
For him,
Mamma
his life
mia.
is monstrosity?
Mamma mia.
Okay.
Would you let them go?
He says he's a poor boy from the cogs. His life ain't worth shit. Just expects that if he fails, he'd his death is really like the best way that he could repay Tyral for his failure. That's what he says.
Oh, geez. What, so you want to die?
No one wants to die. Mostly.
Mostly. Well, could you tell us how to get to the workshop? So at least we can talk to Tyral to try and smooth things over.
You're gonna want to. You'll have to go to roll a persuasion check. You have advantage because he's charmed, but giving up the location of that workshop is not something that he will give up so easily. You have advantage.
Okay, so I'll roll another one.
18.
18's pretty strong.
Well, what you want to go, you'll want to go to Kyber's Gate and get directions from Shamakar.
Shamakar. How do you spell that?
Sha-mu-ar.
Oh, that's wrong language.
Shamakar.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and anything we should worry about on the way?
No, it's Kyber's Gate. Unless even if you guys look the part, there's no way that you won't be harassed. Kyber's Gate's full of all sorts of monsters. Gnolls, orcs, harpies, minotaurs, ogres. Saw a beholder once. Lucky he was occupied, otherwise it probably would have been disintegrated right on the spot.
What stops all these monsters from attacking each other? Any authority?
Outside of Shamakar, nothing.
How is this Shamakar person? Are they friendly? What do they look like?
Shamakar's not a person. Tavern.
Oh.
And a restaurant. A butcher shop. Slaughterhouse.
The whole works.
All works. The only thing stopping people from fighting there is a mutual agreement. Social contract. Something that people on the surface would never understand. The threat of force to get them to behave. And even then, well, you saw what your friends did to me. And what you did to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. There's some things up on the surface where families are plentiful, but yes. Does this contract apply to anyone who enters that tavern?
Well, if anyone tried to break that contract, they'd have all of hell coming down on them. He blinks as his as your charming aura wears off. It only lasts for 10 minutes, right?
I think so. Showing presence. Open up creep thing for some reason. Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Blinks, but you should go and give it a try. See what happens to you.
Of course.
A lot will get what you deserve.
Thank you very much. I mean it.
What did
and
you
I'll
do?
kind of stand up.
Freak. I don't know magic.
That is not the first. That is not the first time I've heard that. Ebonia, Anika, creep, tranquility, and Toussaint. Could you come in here for a moment?
Yes, of course.
Yes, we've learnt all the information we can from this man on how to get to the workshop.
We did. Excellent.
Yes.
Now we have a problem. I presume he's still hostile to us.
Unfortunately, and he will go back to Tyral.
I'm not sure we can allow that.
Are you guys in ice sight of him?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we've come in now.
Did you take my armor? Are you wearing my clothes? What the fuck?
Finders
Yes.
keepers.
I look dashing, no?
You lot'll fit in nice in Kyber's Gate. Bunch of savages.
Savages would have let you die.
We still may have to kill him.
I just cleaned my knife. I'm just saying.
I kind of look around and say, he'd make good for experimentation.
No, we are
What?
not experimenting.
I like shove creep a little bit. Like, dude, come on.
Look over and say, what? These are... I can't learn these research anywhere else. And on top of that, I mean, I don't hurt the innocent.
Is this legal in Sharn? What he's proposing, Rick?
Most of what you've done is not legal in Sharn. Okay.
That's true. But is it legal?
What, experimenting on people?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say
mean-
no.
Probably
Dissecting?
not. If you got like a goblin or a gnoll or an orc or something, probably.
Wow.
Like I said before,
This, I'm afraid that while
the justice, the treatise or the the tenets of the justice of Galifar does not apply to many of the monstrous races,
okay,
especially
but this is-
especially in Sharn, where the Watch don't give a shit.
so these are. Hold, sorry, 1 second. My dog's going crazy. These
Ah!
and the artificer's a human, right?
Yes.
Did we ever get his name?
No.
What is? Alistair? What is his name?
Alistair? Who's Alistair?
Sorry, but I can't look at your name at the moment. I'm chasing my dog around. Aldrin.
Lost dog. What's your name again? I say to that this way.
I see no reason to give you my name. I'll just be another corpse on your another mark on your death tally. Either way.
We don't have to kill you.
I mean, we
I
might.
would like to not. I look at her with my tall, imposing figure. Like, would you not?
He's not wrong.
I'm afraid I have to be on Tranquility's side at the moment, even though we were technically perfectly legal within our right to kill the Null. I'm not sure it's legal to kill this man. More importantly, I'm very sure it's illegal to experiment on him.
Fair enough.
Well, that's bullshit.
I'm not Dodika. Well, at the very least, I had to ask. I'm not going to push it, obviously. But, as far as killing him, I see no other option. Even if we were to just knock him unconscious, look at where we are. Do you really think someone would not come along and finish the job?
No, yeah, just leave him tied up. I'm sure he'll be fine by the time we get back.
If
I'm
we
afraid-
are seeking out his boss, is he not a bargaining chip?
Look at the man.
Just scowls
That
at
could be
you.
a good... That is not a bad idea. We wouldn't have to hurt him.
I need those manacles back, though.
And I hate to waste life.
They're
I
good
mean, do you
manacles.
think he'll cooperate?
No, probably not.
It can't hurt. And on top of that, Z isn't exactly... Well... He doesn't exactly have backup anymore, so... Even if Z would to turn on us, it wouldn't make a big difference.
No backup anymore. Do you think he's gonna sit here and do nothing? He could possibly go build another giant bird.
Well, if we bring him with us, he can't do that.
He could just announce our approach, though. Shout, scream, make noise.
We gag him. I have something.
God damn it.
Of course you do. Of course you do this thing.
God damn it.
Why are you such a freak?
Evanir is like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I'm starting to think that he's a different kind of hero.
What we have here is a hostage exchange. We maybe we find the money for this book. I am sorry, Mr. Rostand, but I do not care about it anymore. We need to save Bennett. We have someone they will want.
I mean, do we know that?
No.
Well, we presume that this protege is important to the man.
I don't mean to be rude and interrupt, but I get the feeling that this Tyral not exchange Bennett for this man. Nor would this man be willing to cooperate in such an exchange. He would sooner rather die.
So even he is on our side. That's one extra vote for the killing pile.
Are we going democratic then? Yes.
No.
I am not for killing, but at the same time, I am not for saving. I will default to Ebenea.
Everyone vote in the chat. Give me
No, I'm not. No,
give me kill or no
no.
kill.
I'm not being a part of this vote. I'm going to walk up to the man at this point. I'm going to just kind of look at him and go, I saved your life. You know this, yes? I could have just let you die and become a part of the cogwork. But I saved you. You don't have to be a fool.
I wouldn't have been in risk of dying if not for you and your friends.
Riding a giant bird into a giant 80-foot chasm says otherwise.
Balls.
I only fell because I was shot in the back by your little goblin friend over there.
Turns out I'm a fast learner.
I guess your disguise self would have ended by now. So you
Yeah,
went from- Did you cast it again? Or no?
No, I've got 2 spell slots.
To be fair, you did shoot her first.
I shot first.
No, he tried to steal a book. That is the problem. He engaged in a life of crime.
Just
Yeah, that's the crux of the matter. You're getting right to the deep questions here.
Traps all of you. Jesus Christ.
He
Okay.
guides aside and says, "Look, here's what I propose. If it really is this much of an issue, I say we give him a dagger and knock him out. He'll be way too far behind to warn anyone, and on top of that, he'll have a fair chance to survive."
We don't know what kind of support he's got down here. Could have friends all over the place.
It's not a terrible plan. It's not a great plan, but it's not a terrible plan.
No, I think it's pretty terrible.
So I look at this guy and say, what will you do? Now, if you were free to go, what would you do? If we let you live,
The big
let
if.
you walk out.
I'm not one to play into such improbable things. I'm a man of science and action, just like my master.
Alright, so I unbind his manacles and hold him by the shoulder. For a moment.
Wait, oh, shit.
Annika's gonna have a.
Do you actually
are
have
gonna
the
go.
keys? Like, who has the keys to the manacles?
Toussaint does.
I
I- I
think
will-
Toussaint would.
And they're attached to the place.
Toussaint, give me your keys if you would.
I don't think we've agreed on anything here, Tranquil.
I will
With
not
all
have-
due respect,
I will not let you kill this man. He doesn't deserve it. He's
I
just
mean, he
doing what
does.
he's got- He was doing what he thought he owed. Someone saved his life. Now he owes them. He's
Toussaint,
doing what he merely thought was right. Doesn't
Monsieur
mean he needs to
Austin?
die. I've saved your life. You could at least do us the favor of not doing anything stupid.
Wow.
I do not call the shots, Monsieur Austin.
I find we're in a bind. The law states we cannot kill him. I think Tranquility's plan is the best option we have. That is my vote.
I look at this guy.
I like how Annika said die in Goblin first.
Everyone knew what she said.
I would personally prefer to see. I personally would prefer to handle things by the natural order, but I also do not wish to waste life that no longer is a threat to me. Therefore, I have absolutely no reason to say no to this.
You did. So like I'm looking at this guy like I can let you go. I've saved you. You owe me. You cannot make the fullest decision here.
I guess.
If you let me go, you let me go, and that's that.
I guess Toussaint's gonna approach with his key and undo the manacles.
And then stab him in the back.
Oh God!
I mean, it was a thought. Undo the manacles. Take them off. I guess this is your lucky day. But super comfy they are, huh? Nice and loose.
He actually like rubs his wrists. Like I was just about to say, despite the fluff, those things are quite uncomfortable.
Oh,
So
you have not lived.
So I give the man a dagger. And simply say,
Annika wants to raise her gun to the bird thing and attempt to pop a shot in it that'll put it out of action, like pretty much for good.
I'm not gonna argue with that one.
It's not relive, so yes.
The shot like echoes, like everyone's ears ringing from its echoing in this chamber. But yeah, you put a hole in its head and it's down for good. The man looks pissed about it.
Cry me a fucking river.
Are you knocking him out now?
Oh, that's super bad for you.
I mean, yes, brain is fragile.
Toussaint, knock him out.
No.
No. That's what you said.
Oh.
Wow,
I mean,
making fun of people's accents now, man.
Ho ho ho.
I just let out a sigh, and my hand starts to frost over as I snap, and the hand will come out of the ground.
No.
And grab him and bring him down. Basically, I'm just gonna knock him unconscious by sucking the heat out of his body.
Cover his mouth with the hand. Does this smell like chloroform?
just like an ethereal voice, just like, does this smell like chloroform?
He is knocked unconscious.
There. Can we please stop arguing about this and move on?
Yeah, you spent like 25 minutes arguing over what to do with this NPC.
Yeah.
Isn't that all D&D though?
Yeah,
That is true.
you're not wrong.
This is the prisoner dilemma.
Yeah.
A party this divided, yeah, it was about to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just get tired of it. Snap, hand comes up, pulls a bit of heat out of his body, falls to the ground, and then I just look and say, "There, it's done. Now can we move on?"
Yes.
So I leave the
Agreed.
dagger by him then. Like, fine. Let's go.
Okay. You are now in the Ash Black. And I think we are going to wrap up here because it's getting late.
Yep.
It is getting late. Okay.
And that's
Yeah, we only have like 10 more minutes of our regular session time, and then that's not enough time to do anything.
and then we're into overtime, and our British friends, that it's not good for them.
No, it's not good for our
They
British
start, they start to shrivel up and dehydrate. It's horrible.
Yeah, they,
I mean,
well,
I'm at the end of the uni year, so I have oodles
that
of
was-
free time.
That was
Oh,
a
it's
fun.
good to be you, man.
Yeah, sorry.
By the way, that was a really fun session. I hope we get to like keep on describing our abilities like this, because I'm gonna have a lot of fun when we get to the higher necromancies.
I would recommend thinking of them ahead of time, because I tend to describe a lot of stuff, and you guys don't seem to have a problem with that. But if you guys want to describe them, just jump in. Just jump in when it does that, and I'll let you.
Cool.
I tend to describe things just to expedite stuff, because that.
Holy shit.
All right, so you guys get some XP. You are 4
I think-
experience points away from level 4.
Wow.
Oh well, guys, it doesn't matter anyway. We're in the Ashen Black. We're not getting a long rest.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
I hate that.
Maybe there's a really comfy inn there.
Yeah.
Or like a hole that we can slip into.
Well, that's it for this session. We play every Wednesday at 4 Mountain Time, 6 Eastern. I hope you join us for next week. Thanks for watching. If you tuned in, watch the VOD, and I hope you enjoy. Join us next time. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.